Hello there. Apparently, we should be live, and I may even, if I got that to work, just played a little intro video. There probably wasn't any sound on it because I haven't worked that out just yet, but you should have at least seen the video. So, hello, I am Jay, and welcome to Jay's Toy Collection UK, and welcome to This Week in Toys, Episode 1. You may be thinking, Episode 1, weren't you on last week? Well, technically we were, but that was Episode 0. That was the pilot episode. It seemed to go really well, so here I am for the official Episode 1 of This Week in Toys, the new Livestream series here on the channel. Hopefully you can all hear me now. As I said, there may have been no sound on the video, but hopefully there is sound on my actual voice. So if somebody in the chat could just let me know you can hear me. Otherwise, I'm waffling on for absolutely no reason at all. So I am Jay, and this is Cheeky Monkey Kiara. You may have heard of her before if you've seen me waffling on about the missus. So she has agreed. She has happily agreed to come on the live streams. That's probably a bit of a lie, but she is here. She's got her duck hat on. Yeah, we can all hear you, Little Leaf Creations. That's confirmed. Thank you there. So let's get going then. You can hear me. Right, Cheeky Monkey Kiara. Right. Who the hell are you? Introduce yourself.
I'm Cheeky Monkey Kiara. Hello. I'm the better half, some should say, and the most important one, obviously. And yeah, I've been dragged on here today to talk about some toys that I probably know nothing about. But so I'll give it my best shot. I do have some knowledge in some areas, so we'll see how we go, and I'll give the women's take on things and see how we go. Normally, roundabout costs bothers me more than anything else, but there we go.
So I thought it'd be quite a unique perspective here on the live streams to have the missus on with me. So shout out to, of course, the man himself, Dan Hu, for helping with the graphics there and a little intro video and a little fancy thumbnail as well. So Cheeky Monkey has worn the duck hat because I sent him that photo to edit in. So the duck hat has to be on now. So it's going to be on at all times here.
Yeah, firm favourite, obviously.
And ducks, of course, very popular in StreamYard. Because as you can see, we're still on the free plan here for StreamYard. So you can probably see a duck in the top right-hand corner. So we're definitely on theme. So I suppose we should say hello to the chat. I even wrote myself a little list of what to get through tonight because we will be talking San Diego Comic-Con and there is a lot to get through. But I suppose I better introduce myself. So that was Cheeky Monkey Kiara, the other half, and I am Jay. So if you haven't actually seen the channel before and you happen to have stumbled upon this live stream and you've pressed the button, well, I am a toy collector, ladies and gentlemen. I collect adult toys. Now, don't take that the wrong way, because not those sort of adult
toys. Can I just point out that I have been called a saint by Phil Jones? I think we should get that comment up. Thank you, Phil. I am a saint for putting up with you.
I will get that comment up right now. There you are. Are you happy now, dear?
I am. Thanks, Phil. Cheers.
There you are. Putting up the house with no windows. Yes, my toy room famously does have no windows. Now I was talking about I think Kurt K's on this one, adult toys.
Well, you have to be a little bit more specific because adult toys is a bit broad, I would say.
A bit broad. Well,
and we could land in a different section of toys if we talk about adult toys.
We might get more views if we talk about adult toys, but
yeah, there is that. So
we'll try. So I collect 6-inch scale action figures, and as of this week, I collect 3 3/4 inch scale action figures. We'll get to those during the pickup segment here on the live stream. So I've been collecting for around 20 years now. I think I started collecting in about 2004. So I've had a vast collection over the years, dear. Yeah, it's been bought, it's been sold, it's been rebought. It all sort of happens. So it's about time to go deeper into the collection here with these live streams. So what I might do one week, I bought a little gimbal earlier, actually, dear. You don't know about
gimbal? I don't know what that is.
Nor did I, apparently. Apparently, it's a little video thing that you can hold the camera and stabilize it.
We did look at those, actually.
I found a cheap one on Amazon, so I'll be able to walk around the toy room with that sort of, and not have a wobbly camera. So
right, Steadicam.
Maybe one day on these live streams, you can be down here, I can be up there, and we can sort of dual cam.
But
that means you'll have to control the chat.
I can't control. The computers is not my forte at all.
So yeah, as I say, collecting toys for many a year. So experience enough, I suppose, in this toy game to do a live stream. So we will give it a go. How long have we been together, dear?
about 8 years.
About 8 years. There you are. So you put up with toy collecting for 8 years.
It wasn't that big a collection when I first met you. I like to point that out until we moved, and then it suddenly got bigger.
Then it suddenly got bigger. Well, isn't that all what you want to hear from the missus, everybody? It suddenly got bigger.
Well, you hid toys in boxes until we moved.
Yes, yeah. Until we actually moved in together, I didn't have a full toy room. I had toys in boxes, but since when we got in here, I expanded and have the biggest room in the house for toys, and also the other side of this living room behind the camera is also kind of full of toys, which I'm sure you're a massive fan of.
Oh, a massive fan.
So, right, let's say hello to the chat. That's the thing. Right, intro. I've done intro. Look, that's a good start.
You're on schedule.
Next thing's who is Cheeky Monkey Chiara? We've answered that.
That's me. That's me,
you.
everyone. Hello.
So I get my pen out. Look, I'll get my pen. We have Excel spreadsheets if you've seen some of my previous wrestling live streams, but it's pen and paper today. So that's intro.
Gone back
intro
to the
done.
time.
Marvellous. Right. Who is Cheeky Monkey Chiara? We've covered that.
Let's go to the
right, chat. Here we go. Let's call out some names.
Collective. Right, Adam.
I'm not that quick, dear. I've got to scroll there.
Oh, well, I was scrolling. I thought I was.
There we go. Figure Clave Dot Collectibles. Adam Batman Moran. Where is he? He's in the Glasgow airport. Yes, he's been trawling the Scottish Highlands. If you check out his Instagram there, so he'll be catching us, I'm sure, when he gets back. What else we got in here? We got Damien in here. Busy with tall ships. I won't pretend to know what that is, but he will be also catching us on the replay. I know this name. It's Mark Tac Tac, of course, fellow YouTuber. Please do go and subscribe to Tac Tac Toys with Film. He will also give you an insight into the action figure world. And the Cat's Lair is half funded. You must be half thrilled.
Oh, is it half funded? How long have we got?
Don't know yet. Though we'll get to that. It's on the list.
Oh, okay. So we'll talk about that later.
It might be on our roof, apparently, if you've seen some of the other streams. Let me scroll down here. Who else we got in the chat? We got Mikey Moonboots is in the chat. He's talking about Hose, or is he talking about Thundercats?
That is a really good name.
And now there's only one man that does pink hand wave him. It's Jamie Gitchard himself. Hello, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
There's Hill Phones. There's Phil Jones. He's already been mentioned, haven't you? We've got Kurt K, of course. Greetings from sunny Florida. I was going to read that as Floridia. That sounds a much more fancy way of saying it.
It's not like a posher version, doesn't it?
Oh, here's you. What are you doing?
Oh, that's me.
You're making a cup of tea,
I was making a brew. I made a cup of tea. Obviously, priorities first. With my lovely monkey mug, you know, because I'm all about monkeys and ducks.
I suppose you better explain where the name Cheeky Monkey even comes from. That might actually
help. I need to?
Well, it might be helpful.
Well, it's quite self-explanatory, isn't it?
Well, there's an image on the screen. If you could explain that might help.
Oh, right. Okay. So I have a weird obsession with monkeys, and I actually have that monkey tattooed on me. So that's my drawing and my signature that I use in everything I do. That's
a good game for the comments. Guess where she has this tattoo. So by the time I scroll down, your guesses might be in. So where does Cheeky Monkey have this monkey face tattoo? Which is, you drew it yourself?
I drew it myself. That's my lovely drawing of a monkey.
It does look like it was drawn by a 4-year-old, let's be honest. We will get to toys, ladies and gentlemen. We will get to toys. We're just doing it's episode 1. We've got to do some intros here. Who else got in the chat? Madison Kingswood, hello. Are you mourning over Jubilee? Well, if you've just seen Dan Who live last night, you've just seen, of course, displayed once in his mourning veil there. And everybody please bow their heads to the late Jubilation Lee, of course, who has been taken out potentially by a Nimrod. Or so I'm told. Hashtag spoilers. Probably should have said that first.
Why are you saying spoilers about things?
It's the comic book that came out yesterday, dear. I think Jubilee's, I think she's had it.
Oh.
She'll probably be back, though. It's Marvel, don't panic. Who else we got in the chat? Little Leaf Creations in the chat. Hello. Yeah. Oh, there's Rich M himself. He is here. He's recovering. He's hopefully in recovery. There's a variant there. There's a variant, Phil. There was a hello, cute Colt. Oh, we see a Home Alone fan.
Yes. Oh,
go on then.
Off you go. Well, you've come to the right place here, haven't you? I have watched it lots of times too. It's like one of my favorite films. I can watch it anytime. It doesn't have to be Christmas. It's just my go-to when I'm feeling happy, sad, whatever. I just love it. So yes, as you can see, we've got a massive poster here. I've got. Can I show my?
Yeah, can you show your what now? I don't know.
Can I show what I've got?
You can show what you've got. Go on and show what you've got.
An actual. Oh, I don't know how to do.
You've got the professionals now. Here you go. You do have a figure.
So I've got Kevin Kevin figure, and he was bought for me by the lovely Jay.
It's me.
And yeah, I just absolutely love Home Alone, and I'm saving up for the Home Alone Lego house because that's what I really want. So yeah, I'm slightly obsessed with Home Alone and can watch it anytime.
Yeah, you are. You're a big fan of Home Alone. It's your favourite film. So
Yeah.
we're in our living room here with the fancy brick wall. That is wallpaper, hand done by myself, I should say. And we have 2 big posters representing our favourite sort of childhood things. Home Alone, and of course for me, Batman 1989. A film I shouldn't have seen. So you better tell my mother off, because that was a 15. And I must have saw that film when I was at least, 5 or 6. So very naughty from mother. Who else is in the chat? We're still getting through the chat here. We've got Craig's Nostalgic Collection. She's met Craig in person at Toy Fair.
I know Craig.
So
Hi, Craig.
She knows
Craig's
him from
my
work.
Friend. Knows him from work, yeah.
There we go. Oh, hello, Dan, who is here. Dropping his ducks.
Hello.
I'm sure there'll be more ducks to come on the Dan Hughes channel. Legends and Liquor, of course, is this Sunday. There will be ducks a-racing. Rich Emma dropped down. Much prefer the Dan Who recasting for the pilot episode. Yes, Dan did join on the pilot, but Cheeky Monkey has replaced him here. It's Cheeky Monkey Who.
Cheeky Monkey Who. I like that.
We've had that thing. Jamie loves a good duck. I think we've said hello.
Actually, I've got something to say about Dan Who. Who gave him permission to put me in his stream and him patting my head? I saw that, Dan. I saw that. I didn't give permission.
That was in our stream, actually. That
was
was a pilot episode.
Oh, well.
With your head.
I saw my face somewhere.
I did send him your head, though. So
you sent it to me.
You can probably blame me for.
Well, I blame you. I blame you for a lot of things.
There's okay, still talking about adult toys. There was you got to this complex, this live stream stuff. I must be miles behind in the chat. We're still talking about adult toys. Let me go. Anybody else I've missed in chat? Oh, hello.
We're having some guesses on the tattoo. I don't know if you want to bring those up.
I'm getting there. Goodness me. Just talking to Big Will, saying hello to Big Will. There was right now. I think we've got to the tattoo guessing segment. What have we got? We got her thigh from Jamie. We've got tattoo on the back from Hill Phones. Rich is just crying. It could be over your tattoo. Or it could be over Jubilee. There was Kurt's gone for your left ankle. Craig's just asking if you're all right.
Oh, thanks, Craig. It's nice you care. No one else does.
He wants to pop round for a cup of tea.
Oh, yeah.
There's a train station right outside my house. You can pop down for a cup of tea. Right, I think
definitely.
I think we're okay for guessing. So one of you has got it correct. Would you like to tell them the location of your tattoo?
I don't know which side it's on.
Which part of your body it's on? Doesn't matter which side it's on there.
It's on my shoulder, my back on my shoulder.
It's on the back. So we have a winner for the guessing game. It's on your back. Is of course
giving out prizes.
It's Hill Phones. To be fair, you might have seen it in person, depending on what top you're wearing when we went to Clash at the Castle. But so that could have been cheating there from Hill Phones, or we could have actually just got it. So I think we've achieved part 2 here in the stream. We've said hello to the chat.
We're in parts now, are we?
We've said hello to the chat. Right.
Hello, chat.
Hello, chat. There we are.
Well done, Phil.
There we go. We've got something to say today. Ooh, that's a long name. That's some more extra games and collectibles. What's going on, folks? Everybody good? I'm a bit late. What's the topic of discussion?
Wow, a bit of everything.
Well, the topic of discussion is San Diego Comic-Con 2023 and all the releases. We're going to try and cover everything, because on the pilot episode last week, we did try and cover it, but we only did an hour and a half. Completely ran out of time because the G.I. Joe panel rudely interrupted us. So we're going to go back over everything and try and cover it all today. So I've written it all down, and we'll see how we get on with that. But firstly, it's pickups. So you've done your pickup. You've shown off your Kevin there. So let's have a go. Pickups. What have I got in this week? And it's quite a bit.
I'll just go make another cup of tea.
Yeah, probably right. What should we start with? Let's start over here. Let's start with my former lover. Is Todd McFarlane. He's back in my life again. And he has given me a classic-looking Nightfall Batman. So finally, Todd is doing classic-looking DC characters. So I have jumped back into McFarlane Toys for the 4th time. I'm sure you were absolutely thrilled I was jumping into McFarlane Toys once again. But I've got myself Nightfall Batman. Nice bit of artwork on the box there. One of the issues of Nightfall. So again, there is a Comic-Con. There is a Comic-Con exclusive version of this with sort of cell shading on, but this is regular. Now, I haven't thought this through because I've got a pile here I know to sort of pilot this side. But
we do a conveyor belt.
We're going to run out of space.
This is the generation game. You've got to remember what's in the pile, and then you get the cuddly toy at the end. We could do that.
We could do that. Right, okay. Right, that was number one.
Number one.
Let's see how long we can last. Number two, I thought this might have been a potato, but it is the Ronan the Accuser from Marvel Legends. Finally shipped from Amazon. This has taken a lot of people months, I think, for Amazon UK to actually ship this. But when I got mine, it was not sealed on the back. There was not a smidgen of tape on this. So I was like, is Ronan actually in there? So I did open it up, and he is in there. But I was quite shocked, to be honest, because I thought, oh, I'm done here. I thought this is the first time plastic-free packaging's bit me on the ass, and I've got some completely random figure. But no, it was there. So Ronan the Accuser is a Marvel legend, which is quite a rare pickup for me at the moment, Legends. But managed to get him. Right. Let's go here. What else have we got? Let's go 4. If I can try and... Oh, good God, that was a balancing act. That wasn't going to go well. Right. Let's do some turtles. These are still here from last week, I think. I haven't moved them, so I think I did pick up last week. So you can see we've got Bugman, of course, here, and Electro Zapper from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line. So that's come in from Uncle Ali all the way overseas. So you can have that one, dear. Oh, there we go. Oh, here's a big frog. A massive frog. Napoleon Boner frog there in massive size. Huge, huge box in this one. So this has come in from Uncle Ali as I'm trying to complete the cartoon line. I think I'm pretty close.
That's heavy.
I tell you, it is heavy, isn't it?
Goodness me.
The seller said they wanted to ship it separately, but they did ship it all together. So more turtles, but we have Mirage this time, the original comics, and this is a foot soldier, one of a few. I have done a bit of army building on this one. I think I've got 3. Did I get 3?
I don't know. Am I supposed to know how many you've got?
I don't know. It's just a rhetorical question, really. I think
Should we guess how many Jay's got?
What else we got? We've got the Gargoyle, Staff Newton, the Gargoyles, Steel Clan robots. So we've got 2 of them from Big Bad Toy Store. Because, of course, there is no UK distribution on the Gargoyles line at all. So I had to get those. And this one is from Paladote Toys, which I think I said about last week. So we've got another Gargoyle here. Let's get her open there and have a full old look at Angela.
So these being opened?
Are these being opened? Yes. I've got a full Gargoyles display coming. That'll have to be a video, I think.
About the boxes, dear.
Oh, they're recycled. She loves a good bit of recycling. We do end up with a
big box.
We do end up with a lot of boxes in this house, which are quite hard to get rid of. But we have discovered that one of our local shopping centres does plastic recycling, so that's going to make it a bit easier.
Yeah.
When we go down to Sainsbury's, we can do cardboard and the plastic at the same time. Right, let's stick with turtles. I got this in. Very retro. So I have issue 7 here of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventure comics.
I used to have a game like that.
Double Dragon. Well, actually, I think Double Dragon had figures at Langston Comic Con. I think they were actually
I remember games like that.
On a little handheld there. But I decided to go and get this sort of vintage issue just so I could display it behind the Wrestling Turtles, which we'll get to a bit later in the announcements from Comic Con, which, of course, I'm quite excited about. So that's that one there. Right. What else we got? Oh, this just came in literally an hour ago. All the way from Amazon US. We've got a Triceratops. So the Hammond collection is a new collection for me as I ventured into the 3 3/4 inch scale for the first time. She was very thrilled because I told her, I'm not going to collect 3 3/4 inch, dear. Yeah, and now I've got about 7 different 3 3/4 inch lines at least, I think. So at least 7. So there's a Triceratops. I have been working on building my own Jurassic Park sort of fence today to get the T-Rex. So I'm trying to make a broken fence. So that will be an up-and-coming video on the channel when I decide to actually finish that off and get all the dinosaurs in position. And we will show you the full Hammond collection display. I'm only collecting the first film, so I've set myself a rule at least, which for now I'm sticking to, because I've nearly filled the whole cube up. But we've got some humans in today. So we have Mrs. Pooh Hands, of course. It's Dr.
That's not her name, though,
Mrs. Pooh Hand. No, it's Dr. Annie Sattler, but as you can see from the picture, on the back of the box, she's got a hand in some Triceratops poo, because she has to go digging in it. So they decided to actually sculpt if I can get right up close there, an alternate set of poo arms. So again, she comes in from Amazon as I try to backtrack the Hammond collection. Well, she is 3 3/4. I suppose you're used to 6 inches. There you go. It's tiny. That's what you want your missus to say when she has to look at something, isn't it? It's
Why
tiny.
didn't I expect it to be that small?
You didn't expect it to be that small, dear me.
Oh,
I'm very sorry.
I'm just going to dig
full
that hole.
of innuendos this evening.
I wasn't meant to be.
Well, this channel will be about innuendos, dear. We've got, right, Dr. John Hammond himself. Can't have the Hammond collection without Dr. Hammond. So he's in there. And he comes with a little tub of ice cream, I think. So that's
does he? Let's have a look.
You want to look at that? Oh, there you go.
I like
Look at the
the
excitement on her face there.
That doesn't look like ice cream.
I think
like
it is.
Bucket.
Well, there's a bucket of ice cream in it with an ice cream scoop. There was a.
Oh, it's got ice cream.
Yeah,
it's got tiny ice
his
cream.
poor grandchildren are missing in Jurassic Park, and he's obviously the ice cream.
Oh, that's actually cute. Can I have the ice cream scoop? You don't need that.
Oh, you can if you want. And there's Dennis Nedry, of course.
That. We'll keep that
getting
one.
his acid in the face. He will go very well with the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which is the Steven Spielberg with the dinosaur, the old Dilophosaurus, that will spit in his face. So that is some backtracking on the Hammond collection. Right, the final bit of pickups then, before we get into Comic-Con itself. It's more than 3 3/4 inch, dear me. Right, it's another one for 3 3/4. Where's Kurt K? Kurt K, you in the chat, son? Because your time has come. Or if you're watching on your replay, you're going to get excited. Star Wars Vintage Collection, 3 3/4 inch Star Wars. He's going to go absolutely nuts. So I am now collecting the one line I told her I wouldn't collect.
He promised me. He really did.
I did.
And I have no words to say. No words at all.
I started collecting Black Series in about, I don't know, 2015, 2016. And she was like, why are you collecting Star Wars? And I was like, well, I love Star Wars, but I don't like 3 3/4 inch. So they finally started doing 6 inch, so I was in. But all these years later, I've kind of changed my mind. I want to do some world building. So I've picked my favourite film. You can take those two. They can take Boba Fett and the Gamorrean Guard, so they can go your side. I picked my favourite film, which of course is Return of the Jedi. And I decided to try and collect every figure from Return of the Jedi and do a display. So there's Weequay and of course Luke in his outfit from Jabba's Palace. I've got the 3 3/4 inch Jabba's Palace on pre-order, and I've got the Jabba himself, the one that's just been shown with the Deus base and everything. So yeah, look at that look. Look at that look, ladies and gentlemen. That is a live look of gorgeous.
Well, I'm never listening to your promises again.
It goes on.
Although you did claim that Jabba didn't smoke.
Yes, I didn't think Jabba smoked. He's eating frogs out of that pipe. Right, and I got a speeder bike. Didn't buy one. I actually bought 3. So I've got.
Because one was not enough.
No, I've built a whole. I've been doing that since you've been out this evening. When you've been out for dinner, I built a indoor display. So I've got some scaled trees and some foliage.
Oh, you were doing trees this morning?
Yeah, I started that before work this morning and finished it off after work. So I'll do another video on that. We'll have a video on diorama building, I think.
It was a bit like Blue Peter.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest. It was like, what on earth
I've
is it doing?
got a Jurassic Park one. No, because the speeder bike's already in the display.
I was saying it's a bit like that.
I've got to show you. Just giving away now.
Oh,
See,
sorry.
they think there's a full figure in there and there's shit all in that box. Literally an empty box.
That's quite funny.
Absolute rat.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Now one more.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Had a Stormtrooper. This came from ZG Toys here in the UK. Never heard of them until this week. Ordered and it came the next day, along with some great other Star Wars bargains. They were much cheaper. And right, hear me out. I've gone all the way back to 1983 now.
83.
I've bought some trees.
Oh.
I have bought some trees. So I won an auction on eBay for all 3 of the trees from the Kenner Ewok Village. So not the Robin Hood redo, the actual original Ewok Village. And I've been using them in the display. Now, I was going to use them in the 3 3/4. But why couldn't I use them in the 3 3/4 inch, dear? Can you remember? Why couldn't I use them in my display?
Too big.
Too big, yeah.
We had a tantrum.
I did not have a tantrum, but
there was a few choice words.
My cubes are 13 inches, and this blimmin' thing's 14 inches tall. So it don't fit in a bloody cube, does it? So it's going to need a top shelf.
Never
so
mind.
it's now.
You'll have to send it back.
No, don't panic. I've already got it in the display, the rest of them. It's now part of the Black Series display. So not we're only going to have an Endor scene from the 3 3/4 vintage collection. We've got an Endor scene in 6 inch.
So you buying more trees for the thing you wanted it in the first place for?
That's why I used those little other trees for this morning. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll all come out on the channel. It'll all come out. There'll be videos on it all. But take a tree here.
I don't really want this
Have
tree.
a vintage bloody tree. There you go. It's the oldest thing I've ever bought. I don't know. But well, let us know in the comments what she's supposed to do with a Kenner Ewok tree.
Jay.
Right, we've done pickups. I think we've done pickups. Oh, we're nearly half an hour in. We've only done pickups. This is going well, isn't it?
Comments?
Do I want to have a read of the comments, dear, while I cross my list off?
Well, mod extra games and collectibles says, how can you keep that stuff unopened for so long? I'd be living room 4 playing with them at minutes of arriving.
Oh, I'm terrible. I've got my spare room, my office has a whole bed in there, and it's full of unopened action figures. Because at the moment I'm trying to redo the toy room, it's taken me absolutely bloody ages. I've pulled off like 500 Marvel Legends on the floor. It's a bloody nightmare. And now, because I'm doing the 3 3/4 Star Wars, I've pulled down all the 6-inch. So I've literally got a floor full of Marvel Legends and bloody Black Series. So unboxing is taking a bit of a back seat at the moment.
Jamie's confirmed that looking back on the pictures, Kiara, was wearing a red t-shirt and a grey hoodie when we went to the restaurant.
Yeah, we're talking about your tattoo there. So it was
it
was a good guess there.
Detached Brick says, are we watching the second film?
The Jurassic Park film. We've watched the second Jurassic Park actually this week. I was tempted to buy the figures, but I didn't. There we are. I'm all right.
Kurt K's trying to get Jamie to join the dark side.
We got talks about buckets. We've got dark side. It's all going on down here. Anything else of interest in the chat?
Games and Collectibles also said I'd have a tantrum too. So you've got someone that'll have a tantrum about that as well.
It's interesting. I've only seen half conversations here. So we're talking about F and Jones being more than 6 inches there as well.
Tac says build a treehouse. That's a great idea.
Yeah, it is ZG toy, literally Z and G, just the letter toys. Just stick that in Google, in the old Google machine, and it'll come up, I think, on there. And there's Kurt K is here. There we are. A mixture of 3.75 real world building. See, I knew he'd be impressed. There was right. I suppose we better get on to the topic at hand.
Can we build a treehouse? Tac says to build a treehouse.
Build a treehouse.
I think that's a really good idea.
Why would I build a treehouse?
I don't know. I think it sounds fun.
Who gave you that idea?
Tac.
Mark, stop giving me ideas. Look at that. I've knocked the camera now. Look at that. And all the excitement. And he chucked us off camera. Right. Let's bring that down. Right. Let's share some screens and let's go into San Diego Comic-Con. Let's go into some pre-orders that happened literally just 3 hours ago. So let me get a bit of a screen share on. If this thinking though, we'll press share this tab instead. Go back there. Switch to that. And here's by magic. Marvelous. You should see this lovely screen here. Right, so San Diego Comic-Con exclusives on Pulse. They dropped this evening at 5 p.m. here in the UK, 12 p.m. in the US. But that was for premium Hasbro Pulse members only.
Are you still a member?
I am still a member.
Okay.
And 1 hour later for the general public. So it wasn't too bad, was it? They're actually still in stock now. If I actually refresh this page, I think you'll see they are still in stock now. So nothing has sold out. So we're all having a bit of FOMO for no reason at all. But I did, it was okay this time because I knew I'd still have the, after the Serpentor debacle of last year, I've still got the Pulse Premium for another, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, I think. So I didn't have to panic. I went on here just after 5 o'clock. Chuckles went on. Chuckles was ordered. So we'll start with Chuckles.
You ordered him?
I did.
For my collection.
If you want him, so the 1st of November, funny way of saying it. Chuckles is coming then on the 1st of November.
Nice shirt, though, there. Look.
That's a very nice one. See, you did generally chuckle, didn't you, when I told you there was a character called Chuckles?
About Chuckles. Look, that's a really good pose. Are we getting that one?
We are getting that one. Yes, he's in the basket.
He's got a gun, though. Where's his gun come from?
Well, he's a G.I. Joe, you see.
Oh, it's G.I. Joe. Oh, okay.
I've got land, sea, and air. G.I. Joe is there.
He's got binoculars. Does he come with a book?
Yeah, he's on holiday. I think he's after the Crimson Vipers. I think is he? I think
seems a bit happy to be shooting a gun, doesn't he?
Well, he does. So Chuckles is the G.I. Joe one. So he is £42 though for it.
Oh, is that how much it is?
Yeah, single really. Ooh, not impressed with that. No, it's because he comes with accessories. You've got to stick probably £6 on it, just because it's bloody Comic-Con exclusive, and then probably I suppose
Turks in the chat.
He would have been Latana's in the chat, is he? That's
no worries. We're just getting started.
There we are. There you are. So there we go. Look, I've jumped back there. We even get his own logo. He's got a fancy logo, isn't he?
Yeah,
A fancy logo there. Is that right? I've got to jump back. Here's second monitor. This is all right. Now I've got to get out of the chat, jump to the other screen because I can actually scroll the bloody page. So, talking Star Wars 3 3/4 inch, Chrysanthemum is available, and he's 40 quid for a 3 3/4 inch figure. Yeah. Anybody get this one? 40 quid for a 3 3/4, literally
you know,
double.
You put Star Wars on anything, it just price just booms, doesn't it?
They do, and they know they put in a fancy packaging because it's a Comic Con, and I can't see this one selling out. I think he's getting a regular release as well.
What's his weapon?
He's got a sword thing. Did you not watch the Book of Boba Fett, dear?
No, I didn't actually. Why would I?
Tell us about Star Wars. What can you tell us about Star Wars?
My knowledge of Star Wars is minimal, to say the least. I know I'm wearing Darth Vader t-shirt, but I bought this for you.
It's a little ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're wearing a Darth Vader t-shirt, and you absolutely can't stand Star Wars.
Well, I liked it. This is the many moods of Darth Vader, and he looks the same in every single picture, but he's got different moods.
Can you summarise Star Wars in one sentence?
Oh, wow. Shagged his sister, didn't he?
Pretty much.
That's pretty much, isn't it?
Shit goes down.
And Luke finds out who his father is.
There you go. Don't spoil that.
Oh, sorry,
Luke's father is. My goodness. I think people might know that.
Oh, that's right.
There. So yeah. So
I don't know these things. I only know certain things.
She's well engulfed in pop culture. She loves
I really have no idea.
Right, here you go. Deadpool. Talk about Deadpool.
Oh, love Deadpool. What do you want to know about Deadpool? Hilarious.
So this is the Marvel Legends SDCC exclusive. Still available. 3 per customer here in the UK. It's Bob, the agent of Hydra, and of course Deadpool.
He's actually called Bob. That's great.
He's Bob. He's Deadpool's mate. He's an ex-Hydra soldier, as you can see in the Hydra outfit with the funny smiley face. This comes with what? 26 accessories, does it?
26?
Yeah. So
did you just say 26 accessories?
Something like that, but it's all a bunch of reuse crap nobody wants.
I like Deadpool, though. Are we getting this one?
No. I'm not getting this one.
Have you got a Deadpool already?
Have I got a Deadpool? How many bloody Deadpools have I got?
I don't know. He's got one with a taco. I remember that. And he sits down with his slippers.
So this is on a new body. This is on the because you're well into bodies, aren't you? You know all about the Marvel bodies. And
what, reusable bodies?
Yeah, well, he's on the newer Renew Your Vows Spider-Man ones. He's pinless, you can see.
Oh, pinless, I know what that means.
You know what that means? You've learned all about pinless.
Yeah, but have they painted the pins the same colour or different colour?
There's pinless. There's no pins.
Oh, okay.
By pointing out here, there is no pins.
Oh, I see.
Pinless.
Pinless.
Pins are off.
Pins are off.
So people are losing their minds to this one. They're well excited about Deadpool. And I'm sure he's going to be a very popular pack, but I can't stand Deadpool. So there's a fact about
you
me.
don't like Deadpool?
You know I can't stand Deadpool. He does my bloody
He's very funny.
No, I don't know. He just irritates me.
Why is he?
He gets in everything. He's all these stupid. There's a big pigeon there. Look at that. We had a pigeon in the house. We got the back door
I
open.
think you should close the door.
I need some air.
No, but what if they come in?
Well, there you are. We could have been accosted by a bird in mid-live stream. There's a picture of all the accessories you get.
Oh, wow, you get a lot. Oh, look at that pink thing.
Look at that pink thing.
Oh, we get that one.
What am I supposed to do with a pink bazooka with a boxing glove on the end?
That's quite funny, isn't it?
Exactly. What am I supposed to do with that?
The whole point is that it's funny.
But it's not. That's what Deadpool does me head in. Because you
don't like comedy, do you?
No,
really
no, I don't
comedy.
No, I really
God, you're a
don't.
barrel of laughs, you are.
I passed right past this.
Me.
I'm probably getting slated in chat because everybody's probably loving Deadpool. This is probably the most popular exclusive. But not for me, that one. So I'll happily pass on by any more Deadpools. What else have I got for those? I think those were the 3 that went up today. Tiger Force Flint. I've ordered this because I'm all in on the Tiger Force and the Python Patrol. So I think he was a Comic-Con announcement. I think he was at the Hasbro breakfast, if I do recall. But he's in his Tiger Force camo outfit there. So happy to have him in the collection. Always seems that the G.I. Joes don't particularly sell out that much here in the UK, but the Cobras do. What are you laughing at?
Mark just said, Jay, save this moment, Kiara's asking you to buy toys.
There you are. We'll get that on the screen after that screen whatever that is. You wait till we get to the cats there. I don't ask
you to buy toys. I just like the ones I'd like in the collection. It's normally ones you don't like or they're rubbish for you. So
hold on. You've got a fear of birds, Jamie. Don't you champion a goose rider as your most wanted figure? He doesn't like birds. It's a duck race king. He doesn't like birds.
Probably.
What the hell's going on here? Get your hat off, then. You're shitting him up. There was laugh at the poor fella. He's got a fear.
Sorry.
Oh, hello. Adam's turned up.
Hi, Adam.
Hello, Adam. He's made it out the train station or out the airport, wherever he said he was earlier. I've already forgotten. I thought we were talking about unparalleled universe. He said you're in a parallel universe here. Yeah. There you are. Yes, you've reached a parallel universe.
Yeah.
You actually want a figure, and I don't really want it. Well,
That's
it's a nice Deadpool, so I suppose I could sell the other Deadpools and have that Deadpool.
No, but like I just saying in general, I like Deadpool. I wasn't saying buy that figure because you've got plenty of you already. I wouldn't know what you've got.
Whenever he hears Cobra, he thinks of Santina Morella.
That's
I mean, no, but it did tickle me though. It's a wrestling joke there. It did tickle me.
There you go.
Hold on, let me get back to my screen. Right, the remastered Black Ranger has gone up and sold out then. So you've shat the bed if you want him. It was Transform. I know absolutely shit all about Transformers. So yes, you do. We can't really talk about.
Well, we can talk for about. No, I know nothing.
I have got a whole Transformers Super 7 reaction collection, but don't actually know much about Transformers. I'm learning though. Here is a Viper.
That's a bit scary.
Well, that's a she deer.
Oh.
That's the female ninja, I do believe.
Yeah.
There you are.
Oh,
I'm assuming this is a made-up character. I saw someone can collect me in the chat. I don't think she was in the original line. I'm assuming they made her up there just to fit in the Pipe and Patrol, and it's a reuse of the already done ninja body, I would assume, but not 100%. But I do like the little skull mask though. So
I don't.
Potentially. Well, I didn't order that one. You're all right. I did order one of these. We're doing a bit of shopping now, really. We haven't even got into Comic Con.
Shopping with Jay. Here we go.
Here we go.
What does Jay buy?
Well, I bought one of these. I'm sure some people in the some people in the chat. I was saying, I'm thinking of Tac. You say army building, you think of Tac. So I'm just saying people in the Tac.
Craig's called you a Deadpool hater.
I am a Deadpool hater. That is official. You can should we get that on the screen?
Jamie said he's aware of the irony.
There's a Deadpool hater. It's official. It's on the screen. What's in your logo, Craig? I'm on the screen. I can see these logos big. Oh, it's your X-Men display. There we are. I can see it now. I can get it on the big screen. There's a Jamie loves the irony. And Deadpool for the win. No, not in my book. I don't mind the film. The film's it's all right. I don't know. A rational fear of Deadpool I seem to have these days. Right, back we go. Back we go. So Steel Core. How many of these did I buy? 2-pack. Army Builder.
2 lots?
No, 1. All right, see, save money and spent 55.
Oh, so you're basically setting me up to make me think that you bought more. So then when you think you buy less, so I feel a bit better about it. I see the reverse psychology you're using on me.
Don't make me point my pen.
No. What happened to Peter Pointer?
Peter Pointer. There you are.
Oh, go back and watch that on a free. Is it still on the videos you've got on your?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no, that was quite funny, that video.
Right. Look what's on this box. Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Now that reminds me of a figure from the X-Men movie line, the original X-Men movie line, because they made the Statue of Liberty for the first film. So I have been trawling eBay to buy one of these. I have found one, but I didn't pull the trigger. So I'm thinking about actually making this in the diorama, buying that Statue of Liberty head, or a very similar one, and then flying the steel core above it.
I think you've got very ambitious dreams.
I didn't have a spare 50 quid though to buy that, so I didn't pull the trigger on it, but thinking about
Why are you suddenly getting all Blue Peter on everything?
I don't know. I've become very creative the last few weeks.
It's a bit worrying, actually.
I don't know. Right, I didn't buy this though. The Hiss Fire Team, which is announced to go with your Hiss tank, basically just recoloured everybody in different colours.
They just look like different colours, didn't they?
They are. So I don't fancy paying £82 for 3 of them, so I passed by. I did. R2.
Cute, isn't he?
You didn't like Star Wars a minute ago.
Well, no, but you know what I mean.
I said you like R2 and C3PO.
Yeah.
Another R2 there. I think I've got that on pre-order. That's just the retro carded version on a normal card. And I did order pre-Vizsla because I had a theory he might sell out, and he did sell out. So I don't like playing full price of Black Series these days, but I did for pre-Vizsla from the Clone Wars.
Found that Black Series one, haven't we?
Oh, in the sale, yeah, we have looking at some Black Series in the sale. So I thought pre-Vizsla might sell out. And I also thought I've ordered Tripwire. If you saw my appearance on the Joe's and Juice on the Dan Hugh channel, when I popped in there for a little bit of a guest spot, you see I pre-ordered this for the blind. Didn't even look, just sat down and pressed pre-order.
Why did you do that?
Because you get a FOMO with G.I. Joe, because what they've done...
You get FOMO with a lot of things.
You do with G.I. Joe, though, because they've made it Pulse exclusive in the UK. So if you miss out on here, you're sometimes knackered. So you just, at least with Pulse, you can cancel easily.
Mm.
So, but turns out I liked it though. So happy to get Tripwire.
What's he got? Something on him.
Excuse me, this cough has been lingering for about a month now, isn't it?
You're slightly dying, aren't you?
It's a retro pack of Star Wars. We can move by.
No, I want to know what's on his shoulder.
It's a rat.
It's a rat, is it?
Yes, it's a rat.
I thought he had some animal.
I bought a 1/12 scale rat, dear. And this one has sold out again, to no surprise, because the Green Goblin pack sold out. Spider-Man the Animated Series, childhood favourite, Smythe, ladies and gentlemen.
Who?
Smythe. Well, one's Peter Parker and
I know
one's
Peter
Smythe.
Parker. I don't
So
know.
who? It's probably the other person on the screen.
Well, yeah, but no, I don't know who he is.
You don't know who he
Do
is?
I know who he is?
What are you even
Do
doing
I know
here?
who he is?
No. Did you not watch this?
No,
What did you do?
Why do you
Let's
expect me
find
to know? If you
Let-
know, I don't know.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
No, don't.
What did you do Saturday mornings, 1995?
1995.
10 a.m.
How old was I then? 95.
7.
10 a.m. I
So-
was probably, I don't know, listening to Spice Girls, making up dance moves.
Well, I was sat in front of the telly watching Live and Kicking. Zoe Ball
Oh,
and Andy Peters, was it back then?
Andy Peters, or was it Jamie
Might be
Theakston?
James, I can't remember. But I was watching Live and Kicking. I was watching Spider-Man the Animated Series.
Oh, we used to watch that.
Did you not watch Rugrats before? That's the X-Men thing.
X-Men it
yeah.
is, isn't
You
it?
do.
I don't know. I don't know.
So at
why.
least you know the X-Men thing.
Oh, it's only because you play it in that.
That's a bonus. But I was watching this, so yeah, childhood favourite. Finally get Smythe, so very happy. But if you missed it, you've missed it, unfortunately, because it's sold out in the UK. And again, it is a Pulse exclusive. Right, so we're get off Pulse because we are 45 minutes in, and we've done the next bit on my thing was go through pre-orders. But we haven't actually got into San Diego Comic-Con. What I've written here, full coverage. So I suppose we better get cracking with some full coverage of San Diego Comic Con.
He had a statue head that it broke.
He said he had a what now and a what?
A statue head that broke.
It is statue of what? Oh, of the Lady Liberty there, the Statue of Liberty. The Fossil's in the chat with a woot. Hello to Fossil. Where was that? Let's just catch up with the chat. Jay, you have. Yes, I do have a yak face. He's over there on the other side of the sofa. There's way more of those 3 3/4 inch. This whole stream could have been me going through Star Wars vintage collections, so I didn't. Well, I've dropped my list now, so there is a lot more, Kurt. So I will do a video at some point going through the whole display of the 3 3/4 inch version, but I'm not going on the retro, so I don't need the retro versions. There we are. I'm just dropping to say hello. And you'll catch us on the replay.
Now.
Getting a bit tired.
That's my bedtime.
That's your bedtime. You haven't even started yet.
I've had a very long day.
The list's upside down. That's going to do us no use at all. Right. San Diego Comic Con. Let's go. Talk about San Diego Comic Con.
Wow.
What do you think when I say the letters?
San Diego Comic Con exclusive is like banned in this household. Anything like can only get it at San Diego. Got to get it now. And it's normally in a very expensive time for Jay and his toy collecting.
It is. It really is. She loves this time of year.
Is that a mask?
Let's go to Mezco for share the screen yet.
Oh,
spoilers.
Sorry.
I
didn't know, did I? I didn't
right.
know what you're sharing.
I've got to find the right bloody tab. There you go. You've distracted me now. You put me right off.
I did. Well, you should have shown me.
Well, I can't not show you're sat right next to me.
I'll close my eyes.
Share this tab instead. There you go. If you didn't know, there we are. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm back in the room. There we are.
Oh,
right.
look, it's the mask.
It's the mask. Can you believe it? So we will start with Mezco then. We'll try and go through the bits we didn't go through last week and then double back on.
What's he holding?
A pie, I would assume. A cream pie would be my guess, with a bomb in it. So this is the mask. Of course, it's not Jim Carrey, though. Because what colour was his suit in the film?
I want to say yellow. But...
Yes, it was yellow.
Oh,
But
is that right?
right.
Yeah.
But this is not based on the film. This is based on a comic book. And he's not in a yellow suit.
Like comic books, isn't it?
And he is in the blue suit.
Thanks, Kirk. He said he's here for Kiara.
There we are. Look, he's a big Star Wars fan. You've got a Star Wars t-shirt on. And he's here for you. And FOMO is definitely real, the Fossil on G.I. Joe Classified. That is true. So the mask has been announced. Do I need the mask in Mezco form? Oh, you do. You're being very, very enably this evening.
No. I just say what I was allowed to say what I like.
Well, you are, but the
Maybe
things...
I should have my own section of my own toys.
Maybe you should.
I think you should.
I probably
I
was
think
going
you can make some space in those lovely, expensive cabinets of yours.
Right.
Move them over for me to have my toys.
Well, I was going to pass on this, but now you've kind of told me to buy it.
Actually, how much is it?
Well, it's a Mezco, so how much do you think it is?
Well, maybe not. We'll pass.
Well, we don't know how much it is because this is Mezco and this is just a reveal, not a pre-order. So
is he going to have cloth goods like his suit?
Yeah, you should be able to see on there's a. If I jump to the bigger screen that you can see the tailoring now.
This looks quite good. You've got a little tie and everything. Look,
I haven't read the comic.
This the pie like got a little light on it.
This is all we've got.
Oh.
This is what Mezco do. They give you something like this, just a little cock tease. That's all you get. And then you got your little tickle. That's in this. Little tickle. And maybe 6 months later we'll get another picture.
Oh, okay.
Another 6 months later we'll then get the pre-order.
When we get another picture.
Yes, when you get the pre-order, you'll then get all the pictures. You'll get about 20 pictures plus the accessories. Then you can make a decision. But it'll be at least £100 because it's Mezco, which, as you know, was Mezco. So no, I don't know. It's the other. I don't like Jim. God, I'm a grumpy git, aren't I? Anything funny, I don't like.
My phone's lost half the chat.
Your phone's lost half the chat. Well, there you go. Just shut it over again, and you'll find it again. So I was going to pass. Any thoughts on the chat on a Mezco here? Hello, Mike X. Turns out, hello, Mike. Mike thought it was a plate of Coke. It was no,
it's definitely not.
There you go. You fix your phone. You got phone fixing.
Wonky.
Every time I'm trying to not order, you're telling me to order. So
no.
So you heard it. I've got this now actually on video. You said basically order that figure. So when I turn around and decide I do want that figure, you've bugged yourself, really, love. Where's my dick? There he is.
Well, just there.
There you are. What do you think of my dick?
Let's see. I don't know what's happened.
Forget your phone. Look at my dick.
Oh.
Forget the banging outside. You're getting very jumpy tonight. Very nervous.
I don't like it.
It's the back door.
Been shot. You've been shot.
Talk about my dick.
Talk about your dick. Wow. I don't think they need to know about that.
That's good.
What do you mean? Is this the one you've been waiting for?
No, this is not classic Dick. This is extremely modern Dick because this is Dick Grayson as Nightwing.
It's dark Dick.
Well, there you go.
Is that what he's called?
Well, if you look right in front of you, there's one. We're looking at the Mayfex version in the cabinet. There's one around the top cube there. In the Mayfex version. So do I need the Mayfex and the Mezco?
No, just one, please. Representation of one, so that's all you need.
I'm not a massive fan of this one so far. I think the suit looks a bit bulky.
Why is he
I don't like the shoulder pads.
What's his weapons he's got?
He's got his little sticks. There's a screamer sticks. He twirls them. Twirly battens to you. Twirly battens. So it's not sold me so far.
Well, move on then. We're not buying it. So
we're moving on. Okay, I've moved on. We're not buying. What I am buying, though, absolutely, I'm buying this.
Look at this one. You showed me this one.
Oh, my goodness. Mezco. Casey Jones. So I've passed on the Mezco Turtles. But I can't pass on Mezco Casey Jones. He's going to have to go in the random comic Mezco
Is he your
cube.
favourite character?
In Turtles?
Yeah.
Yes, Casey Jones is my favourite character in Turtles. I think it's just a hockey mask, really, when I was little. When I was a little boy, as I like to say. I think the hockey mask I just thought was really cool. So I've always loved Casey Jones. So I cannot wait for this. I'm going to have to display him with Dick Tracy, I think. I've got Destro in there. I've got Popeye. So a random sort of comic-inspired Mezco cube he can go in, which means I then don't need the Turtles and haven't got to go full in on the Turtles. I'll just get Casey. But of course, does this mean we'll get any more? April? Shredder? God, it'd be hard to pass on the Mezco Shredder. So yeah, quite excited by this that dropped during Comic-Con. There's aubergine emojis in the chat.
Did they not tell you?
We know what the product's representing for Craig.
Any of these?
Why would they tell you the price? This is
I'd like to know. This is what.
Again,
what
did I tell you on the previous Mezco?
No.
This is literally we get a little tease, then later on, this is the same thing. We get a little. This is all you got.
No prices for nothing.
No, you got no pre-order. Look, this is the real figure. This is probably a digital, made-up Photoshop job.
Right, it's just not going to look anything like that then.
This is what Mezco do.
No, I'd rather know what the figures.
Well, you don't. Like. That's not what they do, Bev. I can't. I'm not in charge of Mezco's PR. She's not very happy, ladies and gentlemen, about Mezco's PR. So if we could have a word with them, because to be honest, their PR is pretty crap. They don't actually communicate with the fans very much. So she's not happy. In about another year, we might get a pre-order. Then you get some more pictures.
You boys got toys.
Your boys got toys in the chat. Then we will get to that. Amazing Casey says Super Turk. Of course, you know you'd be a fan of this. You getting this one, Tanner? Because of course I think you are in on those turtles. Hello, your boys got toys. Just popped in the chat to show some love. But I'm in the field, so you're whispering in my ear. Well, there you are. Would you like to whisper something in Alexi's ear?
Hello, Alexi. Thanks for joining us.
There you are. You give him a little bit of a whisper. Rule number 1 from Mike Hext here. Read rule number 1 out.
Don't mention prices in front of the wife.
Don't mention prices.
Jay has this thing where he starts off a conversation by it was a bargain and then tells me the price. That's literally what you do. It was a bargain, so I got it for this price.
Well, yeah, don't mention the price. Now I know a lot of you don't mention the price. I usually do mention the price, and I go, yeah. Would you like to buy that, dear? No. And she tells me to shove it somewhere the sun don't shine. Usually. The fossil's saying here, do you bunch of, oh yes, there you go. I've got a bunch of Mezco points, and I could get KC for free.
What do you mean?
Mezco gives you points, so you get free figures.
Oh, like Tesco Club card points.
Yeah, like Tesco Club card points.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't buy direct from Mezco, so I don't actually.
You shouldn't get many points. You haven't built up any. So all this is a bit of a waste, then, isn't it?
I could have used that and lied to you there, but I've been honest with you. No, well, because it's so expensive. Mezco. God, if I told you what Mezco shipping was, you'd absolutely shit the bed. There was.
I can only imagine.
Mezco Indiana Jones, though. I'll put it this way.
Indiana Jones.
It was $130 figure, so it should have been about 110 quid. It was 180 because you got add-on shipping and fees because it's Mezco exclusive.
Wow.
So I didn't.
Is it worth that privilege of you having it?
No, I didn't get it because of that. No, you're a dedicated woman. There you are. Right.
Dedicated. Well,
Dedicated.
I don't know, suffering.
So that's Mezco. Let's go over here. Any more for Mezco? We'll do a bit of a. I think that was their 3 reveals because they kind of just dropped those on us out of nowhere. I think they did announce a MezcoCon, but.
Are you getting any of these?
Any of these? We'll have a quick flick through. So we've got the Mezco Power Rangers. I have been tempted by these, but I haven't pulled the trigger. Because I don't think I'll get any villains. I do think they look good in cloth, though, don't they?
Yeah, they cloth. That's cool. Oh, the red Power Ranger look cool. Nice.
Yeah, they look cool, but I will have to tell you this is a box set of all of them together.
Oh, right, okay, so you get them all at once. It's fine. It's one collection done.
Right, you heard it. It's one collection done. It was fine. What she's forgotten is it's 5 Mezcos at once.
Oh, you didn't say the price.
So
no, I'm not allowed the price because that's free to me.
This is a £500 set.
No, we're not having it.
I think it costs more than my first car, to be honest. So that's why I haven't pre-ordered.
I don't. Well, you've already got something.
I'm talking of box sets. There's a box set of Mezco Turtles here. This one's £400.
So why are they selling? I suppose it's a good way of getting it, but then
yeah. So if I went in on a box set of Mezco Power Rangers and Mezco Turtles, I'd happily do. I'd be nearly in for £1,000.
Well, what about holidays?
Exactly. So I didn't buy them. You're all right. I'm just going to get Casey Jones, but. They do look cool.
You don't have a representation of it.
Well, I've got a lot of turtles. We'll get to turtles. You wait till we get to NECA.
Evil.
Well, they've done their own style. They've done like the. If you read the original comics,
on.
So all Mezcos come with those huge stands, but they're.
So you don't use.
It's like wife education. This live stream, isn't it? I think it'd be.
Well, I know some things you talk about, but I don't think
I think it's a bit something different for the toy community. You don't get a lot of wives on here because the number one rule at Mike said, of course.
All the boxes coming through, and I've got to answer the door to the postman.
Yeah,
time for all your parcels.
If I turn the camera around, yeah, there's a lot of boxes there.
We've just moved in.
This box will be coming tomorrow. That will be delivered tomorrow morning from Royal Mail. It is Leatherface after 3 years of pre-order.
Got this one already?
No, I've been waiting 3 years.
Why did I think it was not in one of them boxes you had?
No, it isn't. No. Oh. 3 years I'm waiting for this.
Like that.
Should have been here last week, and then DPD lost it.
Right. Didn't they lose another one?
Yeah, Capari Toys had to resend it, so it's coming tomorrow via Royal Mail. One that is here, though, I haven't unboxed. So this is Michael Myers. You like Michael?
Oh, Michael. We've got a Michael already.
So that is Michael.
That's quite good.
Yes, you're glad to know, and that's already in the collection. It's been here for a month. I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, well, where is it?
I have no idea.
You don't know where it is?
I think it's over there behind the boxes.
Oh, wow. Behind the boxes, the mounting of boxes.
There's a lot of boxes we've got to get.
We've had a lot of deliveries this week.
So Michael's coming. New announcement was, of course, Tote, Melty Face from Indiana Jones.
See, I can't think of him other than Melty Face now. It's your fault.
I don't know. I love this soft goods and love the coat and the marking on the hand there when he burns his hand. It looks great, but I didn't buy Indiana Jones, so I can't really buy
I
Tote
thought
without Indy.
I thought that little hand was a little pin badge he had on his suit, then realised it was your mouse.
There you are.
That's quite funny.
So that was Melty Face. Of course, Indy's next to him, but as I told you, I think I kind of got priced out of Indy. So
right, you got an Indy though. After how many times you buy it?
And yes, he comes to the UK. I don't know. I bought about 3 times the Hasbro one. Any more for Mezco? I think we might have actually done like our first topic level. I think we might have actually done it. We're an hour in and we've done a SDCC Mezco. I don't think there's much more to show.
The thing. I like the thing.
Hold on, let me share this screen then. If you like the thing, she likes the thing. You
there
heard
he
it.
is. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. We're getting that one.
You've just been banned here, I think, by Craig.
Cheeky's banned for the what?
Banned from the Legends of Liquor UK chat. Enough
I'm
enablers
not
already.
enabling anyone. I'm just saying what I like. I'm not going to have to buy them. I don't buy a lot of toys.
You don't, but you're quite encouraging this evening with my purchase.
Well, you asked me for my opinion.
Would you like the rest of the Fantastic Four from Mezco?
No.
Well, I've got them on order. That is the one box that I do have on order.
His arms look weird.
He's super stretchy.
But I like the thing. Can we have the thing?
You have the whole. They're a box set of all 4 of them.
Oh, so they have to come to. Why are they doing that then? Selling all the collection together. Oh, look, there's my favourite.
There's my favourite.
Doctor Doom. That is. I know that one.
You know,
is that right?
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
I listen. I do listen. I know these things.
My favourite Marvel character.
Why has he got a pink?
Is Doctor Doom. It's like energy. Energy.
Yeah, okay.
That is. Do that again.
I can't do that again. I can't do it.
Somebody click that.
I'm sorry. I'm very tired now. I've had a long day.
There was a. I could have done a poll, couldn't I? I could have done a poll.
We'll do a poll.
There was a. I haven't got that far though. There was a. Let's do a poll next week. Right, Doctor Doom. So that's Mezco. Right, I think we've covered Mezco. I think we're good. We're going to cross Mezco off the list. They're going off the list. Mezco are done. We're done with Mezco.
Is there anything I'm going to know anything about on here?
Well, let's go to another one I think you do know.
I know this one.
I haven't shared the screen yet.
Oh, okay. I won't say what it is.
There you are. We'll go to this one. Go on then. You want to talk about it?
I didn't see this until... So I've only ever seen pictures of the back of it. I didn't realise it looked like this. And I was like, oh, I've seen that before. I've watched that. So now I know what it all is and what all the things have been talking about. Because I had no idea before. But I was like, yeah, look, the feet's come up and the eyes, they're lights. I found that out.
You did.
And I like things with lights, don't I?
As Mark Tac said, this is now halfway funded then.
So where would that fit in our house though?
Well, apparently on our roof.
I just think it's too big. Why have they made it so big?
Well, they've actually made it smaller than it should be.
No.
Well, yeah, because those feet, the thunder tank, are supposed to fit inside it.
Can I just say that they did say on something that we were watching that the feet come off and you can make it a little bit smaller if you wanted to. You can adapt it.
They did. That's a good point.
So you might be able to make it smaller. Or is it the side bits of the... I paid attention.
Bloody hell, you paid attention to that. Yeah.
So you might not have to use all of that.
I don't know why you'd want to take the feet off.
But I like the head. If it's got the lights in the eyes, that's pretty cool, I thought.
Yeah, it looks amazing. But where the hell are we going to put it?
I don't know. I don't think we should pay for it. It's too much money. But I like the idea because I know what that is. I've seen that before. But I didn't know it from the back.
Anybody backing this in the chat? Let me know if you're backing the Cat's Lair. Because
it doesn't come with the figures or anything, though, does it? It just comes with the actual. It's just like the set, like the actual base of it is all, isn't it?
You want to know what it comes with? We can find out. Don't panic.
The guy on the display thing said he put his own figures in.
Well, let's find out what it comes with. Let's go and do a live update here. We'll get the right thingy. We got the there. We're on the right
it's
page.
got the Thundercat logo in the centre as well.
Well, there you go. There's a random exclusive. There is the.
Oh wow!
Well, I wasn't going to talk about where I've pressed the wrong button here on Super 7's page, but you will see that there is the black and gold Dragon Zord from Power Rangers.
That does look quite cool, actually.
I've got the normal version.
Have you got something like that already?
But there is this cool set of reaction figures. We'll go back to Cat's there in a minute.
No, we better go back because I was in the middle of that.
Well, you will, but you've ended up on here. Oh. So I want this.
What's this?
This is the City of the Dead Ancient Warrior pack from Super 7 Reaction G.I. Joe. So another one for the Pyramid of Darkness episode, like last year's exclusive. It's a little pricey though, at $125.
Do you have to start making your own pyramid next though to make it fit in with the characters?
No, it'll be fine.
Okay.
I've got a Sky
I've got another
Striker.
vision of repeater coming on.
So-
It's like,
So I do want this. Hopefully the UK retailers get it, so I haven't got to go and pay $125 for it. Right, let's go to Super 7's homepage and find out the Cat's Lair still. We assume it's on the homepage, and it is, which is a bonus. Pre-order now. That's how this should take you to the page. You want to know what it comes with? Let's find out. So, backers.
see, those two lights light up. They're two eyes.
Let's
light
go to
up.
the chest. So it's got 1,521 backers. They need 3,000 backers, and they've got 51 days left.
Oh.
So they're doing a very long sort of 2 and a bit months on this.
Are they going to give us anything else? Have we not got any stretch goals?
They are. They're right in front of you. Tier 1, Tier 2.
Yeah, but what's the tiers? Come on, go through the tiers.
You haven't got that far yet. You're
Well, I
very
want to know what I'm
impatient,
getting for
aren't
my
you?
money.
Well, if you back it by literally, you've got 2 days, you're going to get a live 1-to-1 scale key.
Wow, actually, that's quite cool.
We're not going to get that because it's not going to get there in the next
I like the
2
key.
days. That's not going to. That's the early bird.
Does it open it or something?
No, it's out of scale. It's just in 1-to-1 actual. It's a key.
Oh well, no, I don't.
So you don't need it. That's what they
No, I
gave you
don't
some
want
crappy early bird because it doesn't need to fund. Right, bonus tier. So you get tier 1. You get Sword of Omens because of course we all need another Sword of Omens, and you get the little you get the little desk as well. So that's tier 1. You get a little lab set there if you need it. They're just doing random little add-ons because it's not a proper crowdfund.
No, but you think you get for the price?
Yeah, but you're getting the Cat's Lair. This isn't like a normal Hasbro crowdfund. They just need to get a minimum order, so they're calling it crowdfund. Super 7 does everything but pre-order. And tier 2, if it gets to 5,000, you get some astral projection lino, which I'm sure you're all thrilled about. So again, they're just random add-ons. What you're getting your money in for, love.
Do they give you batteries for your lights?
No, they won't give you batteries because you won't be able to ship it.
What batteries does it take?
The bloody hell do I know what batteries it takes? This is a prototype that they've mocked up and 3D printed, so it's not made.
That thing we watched.
It wasn't real.
Telly.
It wasn't real, love.
Well, it was in the cast.
Yes, but that's not real. That's just 3D printed. It's not actually.
But it's there.
It's just a mock-up. It's not the real product you're getting.
Oh.
This is how. Right. Education, ladies and gentlemen. Right.
Well,
Half the toys you see
why?
are absolute bollocks, love. They just make these mock-ups. They're all stuck together with glue. They're all prototypes. They're not exactly what you're going to be getting.
But I like
So
how the feet
they've knocked this up. They've done this one round the back. Kyle's brought it out. Brian's had a lovely time. And now we've got some 50-odd inch Cat's Lair.
Okay.
Which is £735 in the UK. If you do want it, it's through Comic and Cocktails, which is your official UK retailer, or Super 7 themselves in America.
What the side? Are they just rocky bits on it?
They may put some mountains on the side. There was so.
Yeah, see, that's the only bit I see in the back of it. Look like that.
Let's see what the chat's saying. There was who's telling me to venomize Doom? Bloody Mike X telling me to venomize Doom. We don't want any symbiotes on poor Dr. Doom. I'll have that off. There was the fossil lights is venomized Doctor. No venomizing Dr. Doom. Poor Dr. Doom. There was
I love Dr. Doom, don't you?
Yeah. Talking about our headboard there. We could do this live stream in bed one week. There you go. If I could set it up there. If we go on later at night. On the roof, I think they're talking about our Thundercats.
Our roof's getting talked about an awful lot.
It does. It made it had a whole graphic and everything. There was anybody backing? We got people not backing.
I don't think anyone said they're going to back it. Though,
Let's have a look. I'm just having a look. Anybody backing this? Well, what I do like Mike's comment here, though, because I'd mentioned this before as well. If they make this, could they make the Turtles Technodrome, the massive sort of white ball thing with the eye on top? It would be just the same size as this. If you go back to the original cartoon, I'd hope NECA make it, not Super 7, but I do want a thingy. Yeah, you could have chucked in a little bit of Bill, couldn't you? Really, the sort of like fake Ewoks to you. Is what they.
Oh, okay.
A very annoying character from Thundercats, but you think they could have chucked some of them in there? But I think it'll definitely get funded. This just basically is a normal Super 7 pre-order, but they've got a minimum order quantity, which they do anyway, because Super 7 have been cancelling a lot of stuff recently because they haven't made the minimum order quantity. You've got the yawns now.
I'm tired.
We got Kurt talking about batteries now. There you go. They don't usually bring batteries though because of international shipping and things. Because if you
No,
You
but
can't ship
how
batteries,
annoying
can
is
you?
it
You
when
get
you buy a toy or you buy something and it doesn't have the batteries? You've got to try and find what batteries it takes, and you've got to unscrew the stupid little thing with your screwdriver, then put them in.
Yeah, but you've got.
I'd rather it all just come together already done.
You've got to think about me at the post office. Every time I try and sell something, they go, "Is that toys? Toys, no batteries." Always talking about
Why
batteries.
is it not allowed having batteries in?
Because they could leak, couldn't they, and all this crap. So they don't usually like batteries. Right, that's Cat's Lair. It's doing quite well. I think it'll easily get there. So if anybody's got a spare 750, Cat's Lair. Let's check in on the other project then, which is the HasLab, the actual HasLab. This is the Ghost. Let's do a refresh.
Oh, the Ghost.
Let's do a little refresh here. And how many backers has the Ghost got? We know it's fully. It is already funded, isn't it?
It's already backed.
I thought it was 8,880. That's all of
And
eight.
this is £500.
This is £499.99.
Oh, that a penny.
Don't forget that penny. There you go. This is £500.
But what do you get for that money then?
What you get for £500? You get.
I expect a lot.
Massive ship.
How big's the ship then?
Bigger than my Millennium Falcon I've got upstairs.
Oh, is it bigger than that?
It's bigger than the Falcon and deeper. And you get a second ship because you've got the Phantom that comes off the top there.
Does this have lights and?
It does
sounds?
not have lights and sounds.
Well,
They did not put lights and
out.
sounds in. She's already out. No lights and sounds. You got some decent tiers here because we don't have the Rebels crew yet. There's your dimensions if you want to look at the side.
Well, where would you put this if you had this?
Well, don't panic. I'm not buying it. So.
Okay, we don't need
All
to find
right.
room.
No, not for me because I've seen a bit of Rebels, but I haven't gone fully deep into the animated Star Wars yet. I've seen a bit of Clone Wars and a bit of Rebels, so which is probably a good thing because if I had seen Rebels,
probably is a good thing. We shan't bother started going.
I better
into
never
that
finish that
probably
animated
not,
series.
no,
Somebody in the chat's already telling me to finish the Clone
Please
Wars.
don't encourage him. No. He doesn't need any more encouragement.
It's that cool looking shit though. But my Star Wars
you
section,
literally just watch stuff and go, "I've got to buy that."
I do.
You literally do. You don't even think twice. You're like, "That's it. I've got to have that." Because now I've watched it. I must.
Blame Phil Jones in the chat. Blame him.
Phil Jones bad in there. Bad.
Phil, it's your fault, Sam. Sends me links to cartoons. I watch them by the figure.
Yeah, you all just send links over. You let them know when deals are on, and just, oh yeah.
But you haven't got the Rebels crew, so you finally can get them as the add-on tier. So you can get Hera there. She comes with the base offering.
So is it a cartoon you were saying? It's an actual cartoon?
Yeah, it's an animated series on Disney Plus.
It's on Disney Plus, is it?
But some of the characters are going into new live-action Ahsoka show that starts this month.
Is this new?
The Rebels? No, it's not new.
I've never heard of it before.
Ezra Bridger there. You can get Ezra. And, of course, Kanan Jarrus is your main event there. Oh, he's not your main event. I forgot. You got Zeb as well. Don't forget Zeb. It's 17,000 backers. So for your whole package, you're going to need 17. How long have they got? They got 40 days. They should make it easy enough, shouldn't they? Already funded in this time. So.
Oh, Phil Jones says he's sorry. It's all right. I forgive you, Phil Jones.
Don't
do it again.
There you are. Apologies there. There we are. I knew somebody would tell me. Kurt K is trying to enable me on the 3 3/4. I've made a strict rule, Kurt. Return of the Jedi. That is the rule. We're trying not to break the rules. Right, we've done. I think we've covered the HasLab. So I've got my little list here. There was we have not got very far. There's a massive SDCC, isn't it? There's a which is still here for the ghosts. There was a what's the new name of the chat? Clefo or something. I think there we are. Yeah, you could do with some disablers, yeah, because we're definitely we do buy far too much.
I think
I'm going to talk about. Hold on, I'm going to talk about this because Mike X, I know, has been wanting to talk about this for the last few days. They have announced Super Battle Droids for Black Series. Aren't you excited? She's let you down, Mike. She's let you down.
Sorry, Mike. No idea.
I was excited to see a Super Battle Droid, Mike. I thought that was a nice reveal to get there for the Black Series. I've been trying to cut down on my Black Series, but I'm still going to get a few things from the prequel trilogy. Not my favourite trilogy, but I definitely sorely miss, isn't it? Some of my droids have fallen apart actually in Star Wars, so they fell off the shelf. So
if I fall asleep, I do apologise. It's getting a bit late for me.
A bit late. It's 10:15, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I've had quite a busy day, and I've been out.
You're off camera now, though. You've gone way out of shot. You have to come back in and get yourself in.
They don't need to see me. They know who I am.
They know who you are. You know what she looks like. That's enough.
That's enough.
Right.
Yeah.
What topic should we go for next? One we haven't done yet. Let's do G.I. Joe.
Well, I thought you talked about G.I. Joe already.
Well, we've mentioned a few bits of it, but we haven't done the actual the reveals from G.I. Joe. There's let's go to this tab. We've got a JC here at TNI Toy News. Let's just talk about a couple of things from G.I. Joe. So what do we have here? Well, he does love his adverts, doesn't he, old JC?
There's a lot going on.
Here it is, some of them.
Ooh,
You've got to pay the bills there. You've got to pay the bills. So a couple of vehicles. So we have the SMS and the Techno Viper, and of course Clutch and the Vamp. So if you bought a HISS tank, I believe this little sort of shafty bit here will attach to the back of your HISS tank.
Have you got one of them?
Have I got a HISS tank? Well, I will have soon. Yes. Yeah. Because it will.
Where's the helicopter?
Where's the helicopter? So yes. So would you like to tell everybody about your backing of the Dragonfly?
Well, I thought I was backed into a corner and made to buy one.
What, you volunteered?
I didn't volunteer. I was told to buy one.
You were told to buy one. Did you buy one?
I bought one.
There you go. She backed a Dragonfly.
I was enabled.
All you got to do is moan at her. There was once a year she might buy you something.
No more headaches, please.
Yeah, thank you, dear.
So where's the helicopter come from?
Where the helicopter? Where's it come from?
Is it G.I. Joe or is it something else?
No, it is G.I. You didn't know what you bought.
No,
Well, you bought a lovely Dragonfly, a helicopter from G.I. Joe, on the good side of things, on the G.I. Joe side, not the Cobra side. Whereas this is an evil character, a Cobra.
Can we not have the good people instead?
Well, as I was telling you earlier, the bad guys sell way better than the good guys.
Why? Why is that?
I don't know. I always
like the good people.
I always like the bad guys.
Because you're weird.
It's like Spider-Man and Batman, isn't it? They're always your favourites because of the depth of the rogues gallery. Really, they're just I've always liked bad guys, and people must because he sells. So this can be in a separate thing.
Craig said, "Let the poor girl go to bed."
No, none of that. We'll have none of that here, Craig. No, don't panic. Yeah, don't panic about Craig. I've seen that man's bed.
Have you seen his bed?
I've seen that man's bed.
How have you seen his bed?
I won't get into that on the live stream.
I'm a bit worried about that.
Right, so you're getting these to go on the back of your HISS tanks. So I'm sure you will, and I definitely will as well. So looking forward to this one. So next one though, this is a real biggie, isn't it?
Oh,
that's clearly the wrong picture. You twat, right? It's got the right one. Good God, look at this.
Come on now, come on. Professional stream.
Professional stream. Look at this. Right, here you go. Clutch.
They always look like those buggies you can use.
Yeah.
For like paintball and things.
They do. So it's a 2-seater G.I. Joe vehicle.
Are we having one of them?
We will have one of them. How many?
There, look.
How many shall we get? A shovel.
Shovel? Is that a shovel?
So you got a shovel. You got a fire extinguisher.
I like the fire extinguisher.
Safety first. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. Probably got some gasoline sort of canisters though next to the fire extinguisher.
Real helpful, isn't it? Yeah.
And
gun.
And an army builder helmet as well. Then we can adverts for Dobby's Garden Centre now over in the corner. There you are, the local garden centre, getting an advert here on TNI Toy News. But yeah, we've got our first sort of mainline vehicle, so it's not a HasLab, it's a standard vehicle. So people are going to be going banzai for this one. I'll definitely get one, but I think I'm going to rapidly run out of room.
How much is these?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
I like the price.
Now, once again, I told you earlier, this is just a picture.
Stop it. I thought he was doing other stuff. It was on a website.
This is just a picture of a digital render. That's not a real figure. The bloody garden centre's back again. Let's get rid of that.
This is not proper shop. How can you shop if you don't know the price?
Somebody sort around the shop.
So you can go. I'm definitely gonna get that and not know how much it's.
You're making us look like idiots now. See, a
muggle. Would you buy a car if you didn't know the price?
Restaurant. You're almost a toy muggle.
That's a bit rude.
So you've come into our world here, and this is what we have to put up with. And you're now calling us out on all our bullshit.
You wouldn't buy a car if you didn't know what the cost would be, would you? You wouldn't, would you?
Well, you wouldn't buy this either because you can't buy it. So when it goes up, you'll know how much it is.
Yeah, but then by that point, you need to make that decision quickly because it all sells out.
Just, as I said,
yeah, you get all panicky.
To tickle the excitement.
The tickle one.
It's just a little bit of foreplay. This is just a tease.
A little tickle.
And people have gone nuts. A little tickle is what we're having here.
So do you have to put the stickers on yourself or you don't know?
They sometimes give you decals. Hopefully these will actually come on. Look at that. Just have a look at the chat and said they'd be like it. Tac Tac has been tickled.
Is this called
He's excited. This is the car's called the Vamp.
Okay.
There was he's been tickled. Wolfpack's in the house. Hello, Miguel.
Hi.
please do go and check out he made a return to live streaming last night. And as I was watching, the Wolf Mother, I believe, was cooking bacon-wrapped hot dogs.
Oh, it sounds really good.
That was making me bloody hungry because I still haven't actually
food,
had any dinner.
Food is always the way.
So I will catch up the rest of that stream later and see how those hot dogs turned out. But do go check out Miguel and the Wolfpack tour review because you can't beat a bit of food. You haven't cooked me any food, have you?
No, I've been out.
Miguel's streaming. The Wolf Mother's cooking. What you... Nothing.
Well, you've been home all evening.
You've gallivanted off all evening.
You've been home all
We were
evening.
going live for our debut episode. You wouldn't even know.
I had my text message reminder. What more can I do?
There was Chuckles. Yeah, we got Chuckles. We're okay.
Love Chuckles.
We're okay. I don't know about the US stock of Chuckles yet, but
have you ordered Chuckles? You say
yes.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
you
fine.
have ordered Chuckles. You were sat right here.
Making sure.
Right now, we're going to talk about the price because I've got a theory. On this, but let's get them hot dog emojis in the chat. But yes, we get shown things as toys. We get excited, but again, we're not even showing real pictures. So we do sound like a bunch of idiots. Don't we? Look at this. Ooh, it's a picture of just a thing that isn't even a thing, but we're getting excited. Right, price. Let's go. Price.
Right.
I've got a theory. Go on then. You start us off. How much would you pay for a 6-inch figure, those accessories, and a 2-seater? What do you want to pay for that?
I'm trying to think how much G.I. Joe is.
Standard figure is 25.
Yeah,
So you can use that as a base price.
45.
45.
Is that too much? Actually, it's G.I. Joe, so it's slightly cheaper.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cheeky Monkey
Yeah.
Kiara, we'd only pay.
No, I don't know.
That's fine.
Things.
We'd only
Don't
pay.
take the mick out of
Don't
me.
panic. £45 for this. In dollars, that's what? $60.
No, stop it. What?
Well,
if
then,
it's
if that's
25,
how much you want to pay for it, that is fine, dear. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait for the clearance, though, for the sale, because there's no way in hell this is going to be
well, I
45.
don't know how much their vehicles are. I don't know.
James is going to take 5 and 45 pounds. You made this to my ear, love. There was so.
Right, how much for the tree?
How much for the tree?
How much for the tree? We're selling the tree.
I'll tell you what I got on the tree. I got a bargain on the tree. I got 3 trees for £17 on eBay. That was a bargain on the vintage tree. Right. I was going to come out with this outlandish theory about the price.
I don't know the price of G.I. Joe. Don't pay attention to G.I. Joe. What?
And I was going to come with this outlandish theory, and you've just gazumped me there because your price is half mine. Would you stay in the shop?
I'm being asked to work for Hasbro
yeah.
now.
Where was that one?
Phil Jones.
There you go. Karen used to work for Hasbro from Tac Tac. She does, doesn't she? There you heard it first.
Can you
here.
imagine if I did? There'd be monkey products everywhere.
Don't panic. There's a monkey with the Indiana Jones.
Yes, we've got that one.
It's quite cool, actually.
Yeah,
It's
it's
pretty articulated. So this is you've heard it first here on Jay's Toy Collection UK. The Vamp and Clutch.
No, I don't know.
£45. What a bargain.
That's right. He had a go at me for buying hair straighteners for £100.
What?
But how much is one of those in those cabinets?
Well, about £100.
Exactly. So prove my point.
Right. Let's get back on track here. San Diego Comic Con. We're not talking about hair straighteners.
So you don't know the price.
Back on track. No, I was going to give you an outlandish theory that people may have already heard, but yours is way better than mine. So I don't think I need to bother now. But
why is mine better?
Let's be honest. The price of this is probably going to be somewhere in the region of 100 to 145.
Wow, well, we're not getting one for that price.
But I was going to come up with the Serpentor theory, if I've called it. So look, everybody is well excited by your price, and the Wolfpack will take it as exciting. £45, ladies and gentlemen, less than $60 for this bad boy.
Why did you ask me? Because you know I'd say a stupid price.
Well, I would have thought you'd have gone way higher than that.
Why? I don't know how much.
Well, that's all right.
G.I. Joe, it's not
Do
my
not
thing,
panic.
is it?
Do not panic, love. It's okay. Calm down. Relax. Just chill a second.
I'd like to go to bed now.
Right. Would you calm down? Anyway, we've calmed her down. We're fine. Right. I was going to go for £80 as a really bargain at low price, the same price as Serpentor, which I think we've got a chance at. I think there is a good chance at £80. I don't know, though, because you got to think. I know most people are going to be thinking this is going to be $100 minimum, isn't it? Because you've got to say it's $25 for the figure, and the accessories might make it a $35 deluxe. So how much is so? Well, that's the price of toys these days. We're in the world.
You told me the figure was 25.
Yeah, but look at those accessories. So that's a 10, and that makes it deluxe.
But accessories are just extras, aren't they? That
they're not free. Oh no, not for Hasbro, dear. we have to pay for
Oh, I
accessories.
didn't know that. You didn't tell
So,
me that.
like, have you ever heard of a snow job?
Oh, snow job. Yes, I've heard of that one.
Right. So he has some accessories. So he's not 25. He's 35 because he has a lot of accessories. So you've had those amount of accessories on that and make that a deluxe figure at 35. So you've then got a price.
Their prices.
So then that's why, unfortunately, your 45 means you pay £10 for a car that's going to be.
No, but I didn't know that. You said it was £25 for a figure.
You've had a great time. The chat have been loving it, so that's fine. That's what you're here for. Light entertainment.
Fine.
So let's have a guess. I think Phil's probably right. It is going to be £100, isn't it? You think? I think my Serpental theory is a bit outlandish because this has wheels and Serpental didn't have wheels. So you've got to pay the wheel tax. Especially
wheel tax?
Well, you don't know. We pay the Boba Fett tax. The wheel tax. If those are rubber, you have to pay more. McFarlane makes plastic wheels on a lot of stuff. That's cheaper.
So why do you collect these things if they cost too much?
Well, if you just pay £290 for a helicopter.
Well, I was sort of backed into a corner with that one. You started crying.
No, it's an exaggeration at the best of times. We've only done 2 G.I. Joe reveals. There was like 30. Right. So yeah, I think 100 is probably
great
in the right.
content here on Jay's Toy
UK. Yeah, so everything else said 100 is a safe bet. 70 would be good. I'm thinking 80 is a chance, but again, I can see 120 on this, 125. But I don't know if McFarlane can put out the 89 Batmobile with Michael Keaton for what was it, $75. I think they could put this out for 80. I think they.
So you're comparing that to McFarlane,
well, it's a bit. Well, don't forget, this is not a big vehicle. This is a 2-seater. So it's not going to be a huge. What's the
big deal of it being a 2-seater?
Well, it's smaller.
Yeah, so that doesn't matter, does it?
The Batmobile's like 24 inches long. So you got to. Well, yes, you pay price per plastic, doesn't it? Well, Mike's joined you. He's lost the plot. He's going for $60.
Oh, thanks, Mike. Cheers.
There you go. You make it feel better. There we are. Right, so that was our guessing. I did enjoy Guess the Price.
No, we're not doing that.
I'm going to write that down. It's a regular segment. Guess the Price. I think that's actually a good.
And then I'll
segment.
guess the price of my thing to see how you get on with that.
Segment, guess the price. I think that's a good idea.
Oh.
I think we could have some good ones. We'll pay a bit of the old higher or lower. No, right, let's go back to the tab. Which one am I even sharing? Let's try and find some more reveals from G.I. Joe. Let's go back. JC's advertising that Blooming Garden Centre again. What do we get? Let's go down here. Let's get some Dreadnoks here with Buzzer and Ripper. What do you think of these two?
I like the names. They're quite like good names.
If I can zoom in, let's try a bit of a screen fingering.
Oh, there's some lethal weapons they've got with it. Oh,
look at this. So we got the big.
The big
clamp. It's a clampy.
That's
thing.
a good name, isn't it? The big
clampy.
So
thing.
how much would you pay for these?
Well,
they've got many accessories. They must at least a tenner for the accessories.
Yeah, these could both be deluxes. I think it's a 35.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sure, they want to go higher or lower for that?
They've announced standard pricing structure for G.I. Joe: 25 single, 35 deluxe, 45 with pet or accessory.
With pet?
Yeah.
Would you get like a pet monkey?
Well, you'll find out in a minute when we get to that bit.
Or pet dog?
You get a dog, yeah. We'll see in a minute.
Okay.
And then there's a 55 for a 2-pack, basic 2-pack at 55.
That's not too bad.
And then they haven't announced a higher price for the vehicle and stuff. So, but I'm thinking it could be the same as Serpentor, and that's where my $80 come from. So Buzzer and Ripper, Dreadnoks, they look great, don't they? They're absolutely nuts. Well, that's the thing about G.I. Joe. They're like, these designs are absolutely wacky, which I'm quite a fan of. I do like the.
You like anything?
Well, I think it's the 80s, wasn't it? And these are clearly based off sort of Mad Max or something from along those lines. So I think they're great designs. And that does look like Lenny, the designer from Hasbro that's on the G.I. Joe line. Okay. He's definitely had a bit of self-sculpting there.
Self-sculpting?
A bit of self-coating, a bit of masturbation almost there from Lenny. There was a work. It's all right now. We're more than 10 minutes in. We can swear. Right. Anything else from G.I. Joe? Here you go.
Oh.
This was in the case. This was announced live during Joe's and Juice. It's a figure in pet. It's Mutton Junkyard.
Oh, look, it's actually. Oh,
you're a bit of zoom in, a bit of side swiping. Gonna go sideways. There we go. Look at this. Computer skills tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Where's the rest of the dog?
Well, it's an interchangeable head, isn't it? It's interchangeable. Like you've got tongue in, tongue out.
Why do you need? Oh my god!
So this will be 45.
The dog's bigger than him. Look.
Well, it's cool, isn't it, Mutton Junkyard?
Is that actually like the size of the dog, like the scale of him?
Well, it's Rottweiler to a human. I think it's quite scaled, isn't it?
I don't know.
You a dog expert?
No, not really, no.
So, how are we doing in the chat? We're all right with Dreadnoks. Somebody's all in with Dreadnoks. It is the Wolfpack who is all in for the Dreadnoks. But yeah, Mutton Junkyard. I think this is a great looking reveal.
Tired, sorry. I am quite tired.
You better have a coffee.
Better.
We'll have a coffee, dear. We've barely got going.
How long are we going for?
I don't know. How long have we done? We've done that. My God, we've been going an hour and a half, and we're not even remotely halfway through this list.
For someone that doesn't talk a lot, you're talking an awful lot.
Well, I don't know. I'm quite enjoying this live streaming.
You're
So
having
yes,
a lovely time.
do tune in for more regular live streams. Most Friday evenings at the moment. Might be Saturdays. I think we'll stick with Fridays. Fridays at the moment. Are you joining me regularly, dear? You're in the thumbnail.
No.
Don't blame me, Dan. Who put you in the thumbnail? Blame him. So I think Mutton Junkyard do look great. Yeah, great. Just saying down here. We've got hits coming in for a Mutton Junkyard. One of the best there. Really. Oh, Law and Order. Yes, that would be a. Did they announce Law and Order as a render reveal? There you go. Fossils told us to go for the full 8 hours.
8 hours?
You go make yourself.
I'm just gonna go get.
You go have a coffee and have a pee. Whatever you're doing. Empty that bladder. There you go. Right, back on to Joe's. Let me get back to the thing. She's over there. We're probably going to be at the kettle in a minute. She does a boil. I think we've covered most of the other Joe stuff because we're looking at those earlier, weren't we? Because a lot of them have gone up for pre-order. There is this 3-pack. It doesn't have a lot of. It's a funny looking cup of coffee.
What? Just for a bit of sugar? Is that all right?
It should go some mawam, some chewy sweets there. What do you think of this 3-pack? Recoloured, all in red.
All like the bases. Gold.
We are learning tonight that all the figures I don't want to buy, you want to buy. That's actually quite interesting. Maybe we could start Kiara's Toy Collection UK.
It'd be much better than collection than yours.
So we could basically be all in. And,
all the ones that no one else wants, isn't it? The unwanted plan is for Kiara. Yeah.
Hello, Axel06, all in for Mutton Junkyard as well. So that was a popular one with the dog. Right, G.I. Joe. I think we've covered that. I'm not particularly interested in that 3-pack. There's a few more, isn't there? There's General Hawk revealed as a digital render. Now, I can't really chew a sweet while I'm on the live stream. With a really chewy sweet, it's going to stick in my teeth. How am I going to speak? Look at this. She's chomping away.
Priority. Sorry, guys. You carry on.
There's not really a word of it. We've already seen the steel.
Well, if you don't want to see me fall asleep on this live stream, I've got to have a bit of sugar.
There you go. There's a few more there coming up. So we've got General Hawk. He's a general, so he's got a bit of a grey in his hair.
He's got a nice coat, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's one of the leaders of the G.I. Joes there, so they've put a lot of effort into him. So he looks really cool. Looking forward to him. There's Shockwave with the first time we got like a riot shield, I think. There's going to be a lot of space for these G.I. Joes, aren't there? There's an awful lot of reveals from them. And we've just seen those as well. And there's Helix, a character I had never heard of. Right, I think we've done Joe, so that's Joe off the list.
Joe!
Where shall we go next?
Joe.
My goodness me, where should we go next on the list? Let's have a
Toy
look.
Story?
Toy Story. What Toy Story reveals were there at San Diego Comic Con?
Woody.
Let's go to Marvel Legends because I haven't actually talked about those very much. To be fair, let's go to Marvel Legends. So let's have a look what the Hasbro Marvel Legends team had to offer them. So let's get these up here. They're ice cream flavour, aren't they?
Very sweet.
Right, we've got Vision.
Oh, I've seen him on the telly.
There you go. She's seen him on telly. So we got
He had a gem in his head that exploded.
He did. There you go. She's watched a lot of the MCU. That is pretty much your Marvel history, isn't me making you watch the entire MCU a few times over. So that is our friend the Vision. A new version of Vision, though, because of course that one on the retro card goes megabucks these days.
Megabucks. So it's like she's like snowboarding.
As a Power Princess to complete the Squadron Supreme. Okay, a team they've literally completed in like 4 months, which is very strange.
Who's she?
She's from a team you've never heard of. That one of the only teams have actually completed. It's a very strange decision to complete. But she does good, doesn't she? She's basically Wonder Woman.
I've got abs like that.
Have you? Want to show them off? Get some views?
No.
So Power Princess, she looks really good. She just looks like Wonder Woman in different colour.
I was going to say she looks very Wonder Woman-like.
Which, of course, did
I could
prompt
do like a headdress
our
like
friend
that.
Todd
That's
to
make one of
do
them.
some. Todd did reveal Wonder Woman later on in the stream, which we may get to. Right, so Power Princess, and we've got Justice, of course, there in a more modern look. Doesn't do a lot for me in a modern costume. I would like the Warriors classic costume as we go through here. There's one of the hand ninjas, or the fist ninja, I do believe. I haven't read the modern Daredevil one, so this is a mic. Give me some opinions on this one.
Oh goodness!
Ooh, yeah,
me,
that's what I thought you'd say. That's the mindless one.
That looks like it should be in some sort of swamp.
It does look like Clayface from
That's the
Batman to
one.
me, doesn't it? But it's a generic sort of villain that
Generic villain.
Dormammu sometimes controls. You know, he comes to bargain.
Yeah.
So it is an army builder. It's the builder figure.
Is it the red bit light up or something?
No, it's got an interchangeable piece.
Looks like it's a light on the one behind it.
Well, it's just because it's a see-through translucent plastic.
Oh
isn't it?
yeah,
So
no, it's fine.
You can get no lights in the bloody builder figure. But yeah, a bit of a weird choice making an army builder the builder figure. But I assume this will get a deluxe release in a slightly different paint deco. More figures there of the fist.
What's the beard on that one?
Do you know who that is?
No idea. Am I supposed to know?
Not in that outfit, no. But if you look at his chest, it might give it away. If you can make out what those two letters are on the chest. She's studying now, studying the chest.
Judge Dredd.
Oh no, it's Daredevil. It's DD. It's DD. It's a modern Daredevil with beard. It's a bit of a strange look to me. I know this is quite a popular run in the comics and apparently very good, but not one I've read.
Daredevil had a beard.
Well, he does now. It's a modern comic run, so he's got a
The
beard.
blind guy.
Yes, hence his eyes are covered. If you there you go. Get your full zoom there, dear.
Oh no, I see. It's DD. See, I thought.
There you go. So there is a lot of Judge Dredd actually in the collection. That's another 3 3/4 line I've collected. Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Right, so there's a look at his bottoms. There is.
What's
the
the
flame effect that you were just talking about? That was you're not a fan of this one?
No, I don't like that one.
There's some brown shading actually. It looks kind of cool.
Isn't that called self shading?
No, that's not full self shading, but at least you tried.
I tried. I did. All right.
Well, look, if you know who this is, I'll give you 100 quid now. Give me a name.
No, Xavier. I don't know.
That's Crystal, the Crystal Warrior.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Nobody knows who he is. Who the fuck is that? So this is an obscure Marvel character.
Do you like his sword though?
That they made.
One of them? Does it glow in the dark?
They said it was like a toy line from the 80s. It's a Marvel character they made specifically for a toy line. He had a toy line back then. I think it completely bombed. But they're doing these random now obscure Marvel characters. So Pixel Dan was very excited to do this.
Why would they do that when no one knows who he is? So no one's going to buy him.
Well, Pixel Dan knew who he was. He was well happy.
That's Pixel Dan. He probably done some research.
So half the Marvel team knew who he was. They were well happy. But I don't know.
Well,
they always do these sort of random characters. So it is nice.
I kind of like the sword. I take the sword accessory.
Nice to have something different in the line, though, I would say. Don't know what wave is coming in. You see Blade in the background there. I don't know if we've got any better shots of Blade. You got any shots of Blade? Let me get out of here. Where are we? We're on Toy Arc, so of course, shout out Toy Arc. Yeah, he's coming up in a bit. So there we go. Rich is going to be very happy here. Doctor Strange and Mrs.
Colours, nice colours. We'll like that. We having this
so you're in a classic outfit. I will get her eventually. I've not gone.
Doing a bit of rock on there. Look.
She is. It's a slightly different hand. Usually we get this sort of hand with the ladies. So
I like the colours.
It's a bit of a different hand. So that's kind of cool, isn't it? So she is in a classic outfit, which is cool. She was in the post-credit scene, I believe, that terrible Doctor Strange film we had to sit through.
Oh,
but this is obviously a comic book version. Where's Bloody Blade? Come on, Blade. We're going to flick past him. There he is.
Oh, right. Yeah.
There's Blade. Somebody knew who he is. He looks cool.
I
think that is the old torso, though. I think many plastic models did point out. They've got a new sculpted coat, though. I guess they're reused arms with a few pins. Are they double? I don't think they are. They might be. I don't know.
That's one hell of a
body sculpt. I like you get a steak. That's a classic flat top. It's more of a modern sort of Blade look. I think since Wesley Snipes did that film back about 98 now, I think any Blade in the comics has always looked like. I would like a classic looking Blade, but I think for a modern Blade, it's much better than the one we've already got.
Angry.
Yeah.
I know he's supposed to. But...
Well, that's a point though, because I don't think he comes from an alternate normal head. So you've just got the angry. You are going to have the angry
You'd
expression.
have to pose him like angry, otherwise it would make no sense, would it?
Well, I think this wave is up for pre-order. Actually, we can have a. Well, of course, it's up for pre-order. You idiot! You've pre-ordered it.
You pre-ordered this and you've
not the whole way.
Are you sure you've understood it? You know, you need to add it to your spreadsheet.
Well, I didn't pre-order the whole wave. I went in for Luke Cage and for Daredevil because that's a load of rubbish. Absolute load of rubbish.
Are you not tired, love?
No, it's got the wrong words.
Okay, just.
I mean, I could go all night.
All night long. All night long.
Right. I'll try that again. I'll go for Luke Cage and Blade because I thought they would sell out, which they did. So that was a bonus. At least Blade sold out on Pulse. But I do want the builder figure, so I have to pick up the rest of the wave eventually. I don't like this Iron Man, this Gamerverse Iron Man from the new Midnight Suns game. That doesn't do anything for me. Oh. Lady Bullseye, I haven't got a clue who she is, but it looks really cool. That's a cool that's a cool reveal so far, is the Lady Bullseye. So she was in the wave. Who else have we got? You got one you'll be interested in a minute.
I'm joking.
You're choking.
You died.
Jokes on Dick. There you are. It's reference. It's a teacher.
Teacher called Jokes on Dick?
Yeah, but it's a Jokes on Dick.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You've never watched South Park?
No, I have no idea what you're trying to find. But
you having a good time in the comments there?
I am.
Are you commenting on your chewing?
Sorry about
that. Yeah.
Rich says clean for cheeky monkey.
There you are, Claire. The lady we're just looking at. So Rich is a big fan of Claire. There you go. Oh, Michael's in chat. Hello, bring toys to work. He remembers Chris Starr. There you go. Somebody wanted Chris Starr.
No, not us.
There was we'd never heard of him. There was but as I said, it's more of a retro line.
Mike Peck says lick it, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, Norman Nomad's in the chat saying Crystal was very obscure. Didn't say suckers. Hold on, have I missed a suckers, or is he? Is he gone in? Is he gone in suckerless?
No, he's what's up suckers.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm miles behind in the chat here. This is far too difficult with different windows being open. There was we've got to get suckers in there, and they hello Northern Nomad. Anything else in the chat while we look at a good old chat around here about G.I. Joe? Hello, Aaron Easterman there. There was lots of Joe chat going on in the chat. What else are we talking about? What the hell's going on here? Mike's talking about a lollipop, man. Don't know.
I think that was
and tell me to lick it.
Talking about my sweets, maybe.
Yeah. And of course, Chris Starr does look like a lollipop, doesn't he?
Oh, that's what it is.
With his clear look there. So Jamie, of course, a big Blade fan, not a big Blade fan, a big Buffy fan, and wants his Blade so to fight the Buffy. Right, I think we're just about caught up there. Oh, hello, Michael's buying one for Ranky. Michael is a big fan of the Rancor.
Oh, is he? Oh, right. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, we didn't get the Rancor and then the 6-inch. But don't panic. I'm going to have a full Rancor display in the 3 3/4 inch now. He is already up there in position. He's going to have the Jabba's Palace next to him. I got the Endor Ewok
like you
Village.
Give them all a little home, isn't it? It's always like you make it like them settle in, give them something. That'll
be a good video to come. I don't think we're going to get through all this list today, dear. We only got the figure I was going to show you, but so there's Iron Man. There's a random mark. Ooh, come on, what mark's that? Give me a number.
Was it not the first one?
No, it's I think it's the second. I think it's Mark 2. It's
got to be one of the early ones, isn't it?
It's Mark 2 or Mark 3. I'm going to lock in for Mark 2.
All right, let us know in the chat.
Good guys, don't forget in the chat, smash that like button. I'm supposed to say that. YouTube loves it when you
smash the like button.
That's a weird way of saying it.
I don't know. I've had some sugar now.
I don't think I'm having a little sugar. I don't have a Coke or something.
No.
Oh, my drink bottle's gone floppy on me. Talk about Scarlett Johansson.
Well, you're a bit upset.
Well, but a bit upset about what?
You're a bit upset.
About what? Oh, yeah, she died in the film.
You were very upset.
I was very upset. Yeah, I didn't give a crap about Tony Stark dying.
I was in pieces, and you were like, no,
crying your eyes out cinema. When Tony goes, I was well pissed off they killed off Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. Well pissed off.
She's got lovely hair though.
But yeah, it's a really good updated face sculpt.
It does look like her actually.
Yeah, because the other ones didn't, so they're basically gone back and redoing.
No,
So
it's nice,
might have to pick her up. But here we go. This is what we wanted. Mark Ruffalo. Here's the Hulk in Mark Ruffalo form.
Oh, can we get that one?
Go on then. Tell the audience about your excitement.
I don't know. I just liked him. He's the Hulk.
You do.
Isn't he great?
Do you like him in Hulk form or in Mark Ruffalo form?
I like him when he goes to work. You see him at work.
Hey, you like him in Hulk form as well. Here you go. I knew she'd get well excited over Mark Ruffalo. So
That's really good. Have we got one already like that? Or no?
No, we haven't had a Mark Ruffalo
Hulk
figure since, a 4-pack, wasn't it? It was a 4-pack and it looked nothing like him. It's before the photo printing. So we've got the Marvel Knights wave announced. We've already talked about the Spider-Man. Of course, your Marvel Knights wave is up for pre-order, and there's about 17,000 images of Chris Star. So I think we can tick off Marvel Legends.
Are we ticking it off?
We're going to tick off Marvel Legends. Let's go to
how much stuff did they release?
Well, so far we've covered G.I. Joe, a little bit of Super 7, Mezco, and Marvel Legends.
Wow. Covered a wide range of stuff, haven't we?
We could be here around 7 weeks.
I do have a bedtime at some point.
I announce this is full coverage.
Full coverage?
Full coverage.
We might have to do a part 1 and part 2.
You can see why I could do separate streams on different topics, because I don't think you're going to fit all this in one. Right, let's find something else to go over then. So I think we will go to we've done. Let's get rid of Hasbro Pulse. We don't need that there. We don't need that tab. Let me close some tabs here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Let's go to NECA. Share this tab instead. Make sure you want the right screen. There we go.
This one's from Terminate.
There we are. I'm talking about G.I. Joe. Yeah, you have to rewind, Michael, for G.I. Joe. We have a bit of coverage on Joe so far. We've done a bit of Joe. But let's go to Alex Murphy here. Let's go to Peter Weller, RoboCop from NECA.
RoboCop.
Wow. RoboCop. What were your thoughts on that film?
Bit brutal.
Bit brutal. That's a bloody understatement. My goodness.
I wasn't aware how brutal it was going to be.
Oh, what a film it was, RoboCop. Let's get this image here. This is the one we want. That's the image we want.
Oh.
Now look at it. This figure has triggered a whole nother collection. Well, kind of.
No, we're not having any more collections.
Kind of, I said there, kind of, because we already had half of them. Don't panic. Do not panic. Now, you may not have noticed, but above our bathroom and bedroom, I used to hang mint on card figures above the on the landing, as you do. And I had all the NECA horror figures up there, didn't I?
You did.
But they're all down now, so there's wrestling figures up there because I've had to open them all. Because I have opened all my mint on card NECA movie and horror figures, because I'm going to have a whole display of NECA movie figures, pretty much because of this figure.
All stems from one figure, doesn't it?
It does. One thing,
just one thing off, like the Riddler
kicks you off, and it inspires things.
Carries on.
You haven't even got to Todd and DC yet.
We're not talking about Todd. Banned in this house.
So this looks so cool, isn't it? So you've got your interchangeable vest piece where he's absolutely getting the shit shot out of him. You've got your interchangeable arm piece, and the other bit where he's got no arm at all because it's been completely shot off. So how this figure, or this movie, I should say, had its own toy line, I do not know. But it did. So classic childhood memories.
For like children's toys.
Yeah, there was a RoboCop kids line. It became more of a TV show. I think it might have been a toy line of the TV show, to be honest.
I don't think I'd
a much more tame. Not like the film. The film was just absolutely brutal as anything, but they did do a TV series that wasn't there. He actually made an appearance in WCW with Sting.
I like Sting.
That's a random thing you can watch on WWE Network, but this just looks amazing. So I've got my Terminator figures are open now, my RoboCop, all my horror figures, because there was one more horror figure. I'm afraid you're not going to like this image.
No.
Look at this thing. My goodness. And when I say thing, I mean thing, because this is the thing. And this is the dog sort of monster.
No, can we
from
take
the
it off
thing?
the screen now,
We've just put it on. You have to close your eyes. Put your duck out in front here. And there you go. You can't see it. Look at this thing. So it's a super deluxe release. I think it's about £65 on pre-order.
£65?
It's £6.50 on pre-order. You've misheard there. Misheard. £6.50. Oh my god! But you can have it in normal dog mode, so it just looks like a normal dog. But then you can go into every sort of evolution of as the film goes on, and this thing just gets more and more fucked up. What a film the thing is. I've got the Comic-Con version from last year of like the poster version of the thing. McCready himself, I hadn't bought, but I have now, so he should be with me next week. But,
bought it?
Not this, the human version. That's another
No!
version. Oh my God, I told you not to look.
No,
Why did you look?
You didn't tell me.
You've seen the bloody
I
film.
don't like it.
But I do love a bit of John Carpenter. Love me a bit of John Carpenter. No, it's not over yet. Look at this. I tell you, there's no words for this. This is incredible.
No. You're not buying it.
I'll definitely buy that.
No.
There's room on the shelf.
No, there's no room for that
there's
one.
Room on the. There's
nice
room on.
We want nice things on display, please.
There's nice things on display, but that's the NECA booth.
No, we're not having that one.
There's one more thing in the NECA booth.
You're not paying £65 for that.
Oh, I am.
No.
Not. There might be more. I don't know. I'm sure I've seen
no.
65. There you go. Right. So the screen's changed.
Well, I'm not impressed.
Right. Screen has changed.
This one.
Let me just catch up with the chat. There was a. Yes, it was indeed. Murphy's death was a very graphic. Northern Nomad. It was a. Yeah, there's plenty of versions of RoboCop out there, Craig. There is the version with the chair or the standard version. I think both still available. Does he come? They do actually sell those headstands, Rich. Actually, they do sell those headstands from NECA. Is only called Feeling Cheeky with the reveals? Well, she couldn't even look at those reveals.
I don't like it. I don't like
this. So this is anybody coming in later. I should say this is Cheeky Monkey Kiara, the other half, the better half, as she describes it.
Better half.
She is here because she's in the thumbnail, so she'll be here most weeks discussing toys.
I might be busy.
She loves toys. She might be
fun.
busy some weeks, so I might need a separate co-host. So start putting your applications in now. For
just get them all in, please, quick.
The more applications I have for a co-host, she can give up on this going future. But we look at this, 26 still watching. We're making great numbers, so we're gonna keep plowing through.
We're plowing through.
I
might end up falling asleep at some
I've
point.
never had so many people watch you fall asleep in the corner. I'll turn the camera around.
I normally do. This is normally what our evenings consist of, me falling asleep.
Jay sounds like he's sleeping on the roof.
Yes, Phil. Right, that is a great idea. I think I'll put a tent up there, and off you go.
Well, so on our roof then, currently we have the Thundercats Cat's Lair and me. So
well, you should have something to play with while you're up there.
I'll just maybe if it unlocks that tier, I'll have my translucent lino. I'll have my key, the 1-to-1 scale key to get in the house.
Get in the house. It's like Christmas, when you get the magic keys.
We have discussed the Cat's Lair, Michael. There, replay is available. There was a Big Toy Sweat said, "I like you both on the live stream. Please keep it going."
Oh no, Mike, you don't. You just want him. He's got all the knowledge. I just irritate
You bring
him.
this is what she does. This is basically what we do.
This is literally just our conversations and how they go.
So we've literally just turned the camera on for the conversation, and this is what happened. There you go. We've got our first volunteer. Thank you, Miguel. Who's sub in from now and then. With time difference for you, isn't it? Because I think you're 8 hours behind. Are you not still at work? Is the wolf pack not still at work? It was, and Gordon's alive, but our first Gordon's alive, because of course on the screen, we haven't even discussed this yet, is if you've seen my top 10 of, plug me in video, so if you want to see my top 10 reveals of San Diego Comic-Con, check out the channel, it is on there. But spoiler though, I will give you a spoiler, this is my number one pick of San Diego Comic-Con. This is my favourite reveal. It came absolutely out of nowhere.
Oh, like an RKO.
in there. Look at that with the wrestling references there. But Flash Gordon.
Flash!
Yes, you'll save every one of us. There, look at Brian Blessed. Look at this.
I didn't see it so close up, actually. That's actually quite good.
Go on then.
That's an outfit, isn't it?
Look at that.
Look at those wings.
Look at those little pants he's in and everything.
He's just.
How can you not be in on this? Look, I've even gone out and bought the Blu-ray. Have the special edition.
So are we watching that over the weekend? Is that our viewing pleasure this weekend?
We actually are this weekend.
Oh gosh.
Because I want to predict the other figures we could have. So
no! If we watch it, we'll end up with more. No.
Oh, I fully intend to buy every figure from
not every figure. Just have a little representation. Just get him, and they'll be fine.
No, I have to have a full collection of this. I have a whole half a cube already reserved.
You've reserved space.
I've reserved space.
No space.
I've made space. There's a lot of
How have you made space when we've had all these deliveries?
I've actually got more space than before.
No, you haven't.
I'm pulling out stuff to sell, you see, because you've got to sell the collection to fund the collection.
Well, I haven't seen much selling going on lately.
It's not gone very well because I'm starting to pull it out, but I've got to get the room finished, you see. I'll start charging for room tours. There you go. £5 entry.
£5, that's a bit cheap. You wouldn't even get a figure for a £5.
So okay, £10 entry plus a £45 vamp.
Don't count on me. I'm not doing that guessing game again.
I've got that on the back of the sheet here.
Stop it.
Guess the price. We're still having a great time with guess the price. Right, Flash Gordon. Flash bloody Gordon.
He's got 2 extra heads.
He's got 3 heads.
The heads all look the same, or am I being a bit special?
Well, I think one's smiley, one's a bit smiley, and
How
one's
is it
angry.
smiley?
Well, I go right. Okay, let's zoom in. I can't go any closer.
They're all the same heads. They're ripping you off, love.
Right, but you could get Ted to go with this.
Ted?
You know, the teddy bear. The film Ted.
Oh, Ted, yeah.
Don't forget, Sam Jones, Flash Gordon's all over that film.
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, we quite like that. That'd be quite cool.
There you go. See,
I'll have that one.
Deep thinking here.
Deep thinking. You're just trying to make it soften the blow for me.
Couldn't give a shit in buying all these. These look amazing.
Oh, where's the teddy then? Where's the Ted?
We haven't got a license of Ted, but so I'm sure somebody can make you a teddy.
But I don't understand the 3 heads. They all look the same to me.
Let me have a look at these bloody heads. Okay, the 2 on the side.
Yeah, they look the same.
As I told
You're being conned.
These are mocked up prototypes. This is all bollocks.
So they've made 1 head. They go, well, you get 3 heads, but they all are the same.
Yeah, maybe they haven't sculpted them all yet because Brian Bressett's coming with 3 heads as well.
That's clearly the same.
And it's just the sort of final.
Oh my god!
That's a dog barking, and she's absolutely shat herself.
Well, I don't know. Could have
We're
come
not doing very well with animals this evening.
Well, you know what? You're the one that made me watch Friday the 13th.
Oh, we did watch Friday the 13th. Now this is actually NECA's fault because we had to watch Friday the 13th Part 7 last night because I opened my Friday the 13th Part 7. Jason's, I just said, and he comes with a bloody hedge trimmer. And I was like,
sorry, the whole film. Where's this hedge trimmer? Where's the hedge trimmer? It was just like that. It was just a nightmare because I couldn't watch the film properly because you kept going on about the bloody hedge trimmer.
Right? Yes, we sat there for 90 minutes waiting for the bloody hedge trimmer, and it finally came out. At least it was worth waiting for.
Was it?
Because he killed the guy that was really doing my head in with the hedge trimmer.
Was he annoying you? Was he?
He was. The doctor was annoying me. So.
Oh dear.
But yes, that's what we do. You see, you look at a figure. Anybody else do that? You see a figure, you start researching, you start watching more, and then I don't know. Somebody's distracted me here. What's this? £20 if you want to sleep on the roof after the tour. There you are. We could start selling roof tours.
We're just now a theme park.
I think we're going to have to get this cat's lair, aren't we?
No.
I can't know where to put it, but we've got a whole gimmick here. It's going to be an expensive gimmick.
Is it going to be like a bit like, it's got to appear in all your videos with your reviews?
Get the calculator. We'll do the maths.
I can't.
So we'll just do it in your head. So £20 for sleeping on the roof divided by 735 to buy the cat's lair.
I don't think we're making that much money.
We could have our money back in like 35 tours. There's a free cat's lair. There you go. Profits in the chat. How profit and just agree with you. All 3 heads to you. So.
Yes, thank you, Prophet. I see. You're all being conned. You see.
Yeah, and Mike's got a good point. NECA have you using these little head sculpt holders in a lot of the promos, but you can buy them. You can have.
I think we should display some heads.
I've got
You've got plenty of them spare in the box.
Okay, you go. Michael's keen to. I know Bring Toys to Work is one man that's definitely going to be back in the cat's lair. He's keen for us to
Can
join.
someone buy it for us and then Jay can then have a talk about it? It's
where have we even put it, love? It's the size.
No, seriously, we haven't got the room.
The rug we're looking at on the other side of this camera. It's literally the same size.
Well, it'd be a tripping hazard, really, more than anything, wouldn't it?
There you go. Buy 2 cat's lairs and sell one, then yours is free.
Ooh.
If you can sell your cat's lair for double.
Buy a cat's lair for that price? They're not even backing it yet.
I need to buy a cat's lair. I need to sell a cat's lair then for 1,500.
Oh yeah, that's easy money. Is my ring sold yet? Just out of interest.
No, your WWE crowdfunding ring has not sold yet.
Money back has not been guaranteed.
Oh, you can get your money back. You're trying to make a profit. I could sell it for your money back. There was
anyone out there that wants a WWE ring?
It's a good point. It's why you need to do the live stream together. See,
What's that?
the uncanny banter between us.
So what's my
I look, the fossil still would buy a 45 pound filbert. Yes. This is going to be the comment of the chat, I think.
I'm never going to live it down. £45 my offer for everything now. I'm just going to. Do you know what? Guess the price. £45. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah. Yes, Mikey Movie is the thing. Is a very upset movie. It is classic. Though.
It is. Is that the one where they're in the snow? No, am I thinking of
actual chat moderation going
on?
Oh,
so, yes, lovely. I've got rid of 20 people swearing at me, and yeah, I've not done anything with the chat. Sorry.
Useless. I can get some more moderators in here because you are terrible at moderating the chat by the looks of it. Even right now, you got a spanner. Write something in the chat and see if you get a spanner. Right, Flash Gordon. I love it. We are literally just talking shit now, aren't we? Right, what did I write in here? NECA. Yeah, well, there we go. We've discussed NECA. That's NECA off the list. Come on, NECA. Get off my list. Right, NECA's
would you like me to mark it when you've done it?
Oh, no, the list is far too complicated for you.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Why didn't you write on a spreadsheet or something?
A spreadsheet? Oh, I don't know. I didn't have time to prepare a spreadsheet. That was at work all day. But that's one thing about Saturday. It gives you more time to prepare the live stream.
Oh, it's the weekend.
But right, let's talk.
I get to lie in tomorrow.
We do. You get a line in the morning. Well, actually, we've run out of toilet roll, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
So we have to go to the shop because if I need to shit in the morning, we're in trouble.
We don't need to know that. Anyone want to send us any loo
Right,
roll?
let's talk about He-Man. Let's talk about He-Man.
He-Man.
Right. Let's talk about He-Man. Let's share this tab instead.
Have you not got these already?
I've got some. Right, here we go. Let's talk about He-Man. Because we tried to talk about He-Man last week, ran out of time. So, I want to talk about Origins. Masters of Universe Origins. The line I collected, I can bloody see the images. Come over here. Anybody got one of the... That's a bit of a sideways image. That'll do.
Very colourful, aren't they? I do like these.
Right. So, the first bit of news I discovered, actually watching the panel on this, is this line, the main line, as I would call it, I collect, is going to be no longer available. It's going to be Mattel Creations exclusive. So I'm going to have to get every figure.
That word, exclusive, just grates on me because it just means it's going to cost more.
We're getting, yeah, the Stone and Rock Warriors there. That's cool. I kept their names. I'm terrible at
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, Fangor, is it? Is it Fangor? I don't know. You make these names up quite well. What you can call him? Toothman. Yeah, Toothman. And Rockman.
Goofy.
Yeah, they've made Mattel Creations exclusive. It means I'm going to have to pay £9.
He's got replacement teeth, look, in the bottom.
That's full enough. I'm trying to educate. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Just talking over me.
Sorry.
It's shocking. Right.
I had sweets.
Mattel Create. You only had 2. God, I had a whole bag of Maltesers earlier.
You've ate the Maltesers that we were going to share.
Well, there was nothing else in, so we've got to do the shopping.
You said my chocolate.
Well, again, we've got to get back on track though, because we are nowhere near getting through this list. Right. Masters Universe Origins become a bloody Mattel Creation exclusive. Means I've got to pay £9 postage on every single item, plus the American price, which is usually more because Mattel decided to stick the price up. So that has irritated me quite a bit, as you can probably tell. Because what they are doing is replacing the main line. Look cool, isn't she? You've got interchangeable serpent bottoms. Yes, because you interchange it. But what they are doing is replacing the main line with Filmation versions. So we're getting the cartoon versions in the main line, which will be sold at retail. Now, I would have been very excited for these, but I've literally spent the last year backtracking the Filmation versions of Motu Classics. So I don't actually have any use for these at all. So I can probably just pass on by, but I do love Trapjaw. He does look good. But I will try, I think, and pass on by these main lines and their Skeletor. I still think I'm going to stick with the Classics versions. I'm not sure these toy bodies almost quite suit the Filmation versions.
Now, I'm going to say something really obvious here. That's probably like, are they not using the same body sculpt for all of these people?
Not everybody, but pretty much. But that is what the original line was back in the 80s. It was a whole Masters of the Universe was.
They all look like they've got the same six-pack.
Yeah, you've seen the toys that made this documentary. I've made you watch those. Yeah, they literally reuse the same 2 or 3 bodies across the whole line, and that's how they did it. So
they're not very colourful though.
But they do. There's the colours.
So how much do these cost then? Normally?
These used to be about £15 in the UK, but then they stuck them up to over 20, and now because
they're not worth it.
They're not going to be more than that now. They're going to be 40 because I'm going to have to get them from Mattel Creations.
Well,
that was my point. I was saying because they're going to be like 25 plus 9. So you're at nearly at 35, and there's probably going to be something on top of that. So they're going to be it's going to be quite a pricey collection now. So I'm probably going to have to just stop their interchangeable face sculpts by the looks of it.
Oh.
So it is a bit irritating. Why is Craig giving me a towel?
That's your toilet roll.
Oh, right, okay. Wipe me ass. That's what it's for.
Please don't encourage him to
looks like a
do
horse,
things
man.
like that.
Yeah. What else going on in the chat, love? There's Michael saying, Master University is my favourite action figure line of all time.
Of all time.
It's a bold statement there from Bring Toys to Work. A man of many action figure lines. Ooh, what is my favourite action figure line of all time? You've triggered me there, Michael. Let's have a think. What's your favourite action figure line of all time? It might be quicker to think of yours than mine.
I don't know I don't even know what figure line that would be.
What did you have as a child?
I had a Mr. Frosty. That was all I played with for a long time.
Mr. Frosty, wasn't he a cold beverage?
Yeah, you made like a slush puppy type thing with him.
Okay.
And then I had Barbie on roller skates and a pro yo-yo. That's pretty much all my toys.
Oh, I don't know what my favourite toy gun is. That's a difficult one.
You haven't got a favourite. You like everything.
Actually, I can probably answer that with our next topic. I think I know what my favourite toy line is.
I think you know.
Profit, I think it's gone for G.I. Joe there as a favourite toy line. Right, so that was me having a bit of a walk about Origins. I don't collect Masterverse, so I'll try and, just to save time, try and skip Masterverse. As I said, I've gone in on Origins. Let's try and see if I can get Instagram to work on the web. Let's go to what probably is my favourite toy line of all time. It is, of course, wrestling. Of course, my biggest passion, I would say, is wrestling. Always has been since I was little. And I've had many a wrestling toy line. I think without Jack's classic superstars, I wouldn't have been an adult toy collector. So I think you probably got
Jack's is to blame for a lot of things.
Yeah, probably to blame. So we're on Alex West Collects, fellow YouTuber's Instagram here, because I think he's got a lot of pictures from the panel. Now, we tried to start off last week's live stream with these when I had Matt on from the Detached Brick. But as I say, we got interrupted by G.I. Joe and never got very far. So let's try and cover the ones we didn't cover there, because I'm excited about some of these. So this is a 4-pack that's just dropping. Hopefully it comes to the UK. I think Rock and Roll Collectibles here in the UK have confirmed that they will be getting this in. And Target exclusive in America, literally just hitting. But the key to this is the belt that Hulk Hogan's wearing, because that is the first time we're getting the green strapped, what we call the Iron Sheik belt. You're talking the 83 belt there. So that was a belt that I need, because I like to have every belt in the line. The rest of the 4-pack doesn't do a lot for me, but this is probably going to cost me well over 100 quid for a bloody belt.
Well, that's about right, isn't it?
That's about right for me, but I'll pay it. What can we go to? Let's go down to here. What have we got? So let's talk about a 3-pack. So loads. Okay, she's gone. Like, I mean, what is it?
Like
what has tickled you?
Nothing.
You're going to tell me what's tickled you? We are live.
The many shades.
The many shades of Hulk Hogan's tan, I think you're trying to say.
It's so bright. Why did they make him so? I know he had.
The collectors love it. It's just you that hates it.
I just think he's just fake.
No, it was fake tan.
I know.
I don't think that was a real tan on the Hulkster.
No, I wasn't saying that, but he just looks so orange.
Look at that. There's already a comment here from Sean Smith here. It says, why are later Hogan's still not tanned? He wants his tan.
Wants some tan.
Everybody wants a tan. It's just you. It doesn't like it.
Is it me that makes him like, he looks weird.
It's the hot dog tan, we call it here.
The hot dog
yeah, the hot dog tan. So
sorry if you like the tan, guys. It's just my own personal opinion. It's yeah.
Now, when they first did the tan, I was a little bit taken back by the depth of the tan. But since I got used to it, the other figures look weird. They just look pale without the tan.
They just look like they, yeah.
So Hogan 3-pack, I've already ordered this. Shout out to the whole shebang here in the UK. Wholeshebang.co.uk.
Hogan looks quite good.
Where I've got this. So there you go. See, she knows her wrestling as well. So we've got 80s Hogan. Best thing about 80s Hogan's here, the fact he's chewing his bandana in the head sculpt. Because he used to do that. So there's no interchangeable head.
I remember those, the yellow Hulk with his red and yellow pants. I remember.
So we're talking sort of 85 Hogan with that belt. Then that is Starrcade 97 Hogan when he fought Sting. And then that's 2002 Hogan for the undisputed title against Triple H sort of era there. That was,
lovely.
There we are. I think Craig's some other 50 Shades of Orange.
We could call it that. We'll have to have 50. Have you got 50 Hogans?
I will do eventually.
Yeah.
And yes, we've come back to Origins, as Axel said here. We will be paying over £30, I'm
That's
afraid.
a lot for the site. They're not very big figures either, are they?
They're not, they're 5.5, but
So you're not
if
getting
you
much
have to
for your
buy them from
money.
Mattel Creations, they'll be 35 minimum, I'm afraid. So I won't be going as fully deep as I have.
You have to select.
Good
which
Kwame
ones
here
you really
from Profit. Bruce Banner turned green, Hogan turned orange.
Love it.
Might be your stand-up brother there for Hogan.
Oh,
Right, let me try and get through these wrestling reveals because there is a ton of them. I'm quite excited about them. So Eddie Guerrero, this is WCW version, Ultimate Edition, Cruiserweight title, 1997 attire. Cannot wait. We don't know what outfit he's going to be wearing though. So
His hair's quite cool.
Yeah, that's the proper mullet look there. That is the Guerrero mullet. Hopefully it's Halloween Havoc 97 outfit. I think they said it's going to be similar.
Oh, you don't really know.
But I think it's one from Nitro. Now, if you like Masters of the Universe,
I was going to say, it looks like the same body sculpt, doesn't it?
they are using those body sculpts for the WWE Superstars line, which I've just started to collect.
You've just started to collect?
Yes, I got a few of these mint on card on the wall. As I'm updating the mint on card wall.
I think you showed me those.
I'm only going to buy 5. I've bought 3.
You're only going to buy 5. Right, everyone, he's only ever going to buy 5.
I've only got room for 5.
Right, so there's only 5.
So I won't be buying this interchangeable Hogan one, but that cool little line.
Brilliant.
Excited about this. This is the new Monday Night Wars line they're going to be doing. This, of course, would have gone beautifully with the WCW entrance stage, which, of course, Kevin Nash is standing just off in this.
Why does his legs look so apart from his waist? I know it's like
again, it's just a drawing on a screen.
I think it looks really odd.
You're not a fan of his groin?
Well, no, it just looks like his legs are apart from his body.
I think they're trying to tell you he may have drop down hips, so you can pull the hips and more articulation. I may be wrong. He does have interchangeable hairpiece, so there's bold.
That's cool, isn't it? It's a bit different, isn't it?
You say it's cool.
Oh, will it just fall off?
No, it's irritating me because I wanted a second head so I can use this really cool head on a normal Kevin Nash. And now I can't because I've only got one head and I've got 2 pieces of hair.
You get a microphone.
So, could you top up my water, dear? I've run a bit low.
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't allowed to get some sweets earlier.
We went for a coffee, came back with Chewy.
I didn't ask for a coffee, did I?
I will keep the audience entertained with my wrestling reveals. So you've got the WCW Nitro Kevin Nash. Talking of Hogan, we got Japanese Hogan here. So Hogan from his time in Japan. So he will be part of the Legends line. So another one to add. There's so many Hogans, but I was very excited. Right, we have the Elite 106. Don't really care about the modern characters, but I do care about Paul Bearer. Now, this blue-suited Paul Bearer, I have been very excited for. I've been wanting a blue suit Paul Bearer for many a good year. So the fact we've got him, and we've got him on the newer, sort of more rotund sort of body sculpt there. Now, I did go and see The Undertaker recently on his One Dead Man show, and he told some great stories about Paul Bearer that we shan't repeat here. But it was cool here. But yeah, we've got 2 versions of Paul Bearer. The Blue Chase is the one I'm most excited for, which is just sort of 1998, 1997 version of Paul Bearer. Let's go to a digital render. The figure, couldn't give a crap about it. It's just another Seth Rollins, but there is the new World Heavyweight title. It looks far too small in this render, so hopefully they will fix that for us. But nice to see old Sethy boy there with the new title. That is just a packaging mock-up for the WrestleMania exclusive Shawn Michaels from Razor set that we talked about last week. Now we've got a surprise Ultimate Edition here. I wasn't expecting this. 2 versions of Yokozuna in Ultimate Edition, though. So he does have the drop-down hips, so you can fully spread his legs, so we can actually have a full bonsai drop, so he can actually sit on you correctly.
Lovely.
Which is something I've wanted to do in the figure display for a long, long time. So very happy to get this because it's going to be my probably 6th Yokozuna in very similar outfits. Do like the debut attire there. The red and the white, which is his debut attire. Standard attire on the red black. That was the Hogan we just saw. But hidden in the corner here is Rikishi as the Sultan. So that is a figure I'm well excited to get hold of. WrestleMania 13 look of Rikishi.
Oh, something like that. Is that right?
When he was the Sultan before he was Rikishi. Terrible gimmick, but it's a cool figure. And of course, the legend himself, Captain Lou Albano. You're talking early 80s there, rock and wrestling. Cyndi Lauper, of course, is why he comes with the gold record. He is in the Girls Just Want to Have Fun video there. So Captain Lou, first time in the line. Next up is Mickles. 3-pack of Mick Foley. This has just gone up for order in the UK. It is ringside exclusive though, so import charges on this one. This is £120.
Do they have any more characters than that?
Well, not really. He wrestles himself.
Those are
but,
the main characters.
Wore different outfits within all those characters, but those are the three faces of Foley, of course. But this is the first time you're getting a WCW version of Cactus Jack. So that's what I'm most excited about in this set. Because I've already got the other two, but these are kind of upgrades. But this is £120 because it's an exclusive 3-pack. So
that's cool.
You're happy with 120?
120 for that. Yeah.
You are. So you're free.
I like him.
But they're only £20 figures already, so that should be 60. It's double the price. They're £40 figures for standard figures. Because it's an exclusive, we got to import it. Yeah. So I don't really want to pay £40.
It depends if you really want them or not, isn't it?
Well, this is the problem with the UK distribution. There's certain things that we get early, but certain things we don't get at all. Like these ringside exclusive have to be imported in, so we're paying literally nearly double the price for this. Gargoyles we don't get, which I showed off in the pickups earlier, we don't get at all in the UK. So I'm paying probably nearly £60 for a gargoyle. So you have to bite the bullet sometimes, annoyingly, with some of these lines. Just to bet you say it's how desperate you want it. But there's Italia's dad, so talk away.
No, I just noticed it was Italia's dad.
You've been asking me to show it. What do you want to say about it?
I like the pink and the black. And I like his beard. He's a cool beard.
So this is the Colosseum collection. This is Ultimate Editions. Again, I'm all in on these. I've got a sort of early WrestleMania display up. So very happy to have these in the collection. First time of getting those in Ultimate Editions. Any more?
Was he a good wrestler?
He was all right. That's good bet. He was all right. But, and Antonio Banks was excited about this one yesterday. Rey Mysterio, unmasked.
Oh, wow. Let's have a look.
I can't zoom in. I'm on Instagram. Well, maybe I can I? Yes, I can. Yeah, look at that. Look at that for his Instagram zoom. So unmasked Rey Mysterio, you will get his full overalls as well. Soft goods overalls you will get over the top of him.
Did you know what he looked like with that as well?
Well, yes, I have watched WCW. So
I didn't know what he looked like with that.
You watched WCW this very time.
Oh, well, yeah, but I didn't watch every episode like you
used to tag with your beloved Billy Kidman in the same team. So you have seen him, you just didn't know what you were watching.
Well, I probably didn't know. No. These wrestlers keep changing names. I thought they were only one person.
We've seen Kevin Nash. But we haven't seen Kane as fake Diesel when he was fake Kevin Nash. That was an absolute classic. So really looking forward to these Monday Night Wars team. Yes, Captain Lou was Mario, wasn't he? He was the voice of Captain Lou Albano was the voice of Mario, I believe, in the animated Mario series. He might have also been in a bit of the live action bit in that random Mario series then. Oh, that's Mike must have triggered that by going there. How long until we get Captain Lou Mario? So yeah, all in for your wrestling figures. Anything else announced? There was okay. If Jamie's still around, got to show a Trish Stratus. We can't not show a Trish. It's not the greatest Trish. It's a completely reused Trish, and her match with Snooki from Jersey Shore. It was a celebrity match at WrestleMania a few years ago. Yeah, so it's a WrestleMania Build-A-Figure wave, and the Build-A-Figure though, I don't know if they've shown it there, is Nicholas, the referee's son. So reusing your body sculpts there. Finally getting Terry Gordy, and you get the Executioner additional outfit as well, so that's cool to see. And I think the final bit to show here is the basics are getting an upgrade. Basics are now getting added articulation. So I don't. Well, look at that. You're straight in there.
Well, I'm just all about cost, and
I would assume they would cost a bit more. I don't know. They haven't said.
So are they going to come with less tattoos because they've got more articulation?
They don't come with the deco anyway because they're basics. So, but I do want this Triple H and Stone Cold sort of 2001 pack. So now Austin can actually spread his legs apart. You actually get a cool display. I don't know if we've got any booth images here actually, because they got them posed well in the booth. While we're in the booth though, look at this Kurt Angle with crying face when he won the title. Oh, what a what a sculpt this is. This is definitely one I'll be picking up, this Ultimate Edition Kurt Angle, and these are becoming more readily available in the UK this year. So I know Argos.
It looks like his body, like he's got an invisible body on that fourth picture, doesn't it? It looks like he's just like not there. He's got like an invisible.
Well, they're not using NECA's fancy head sculpts, though, are they?
Jamie says Trish is at the ready.
Trish, does he? I'm sure he does. There you go. Trish is at the ready, of course. He does like his Trish Stratus. Right, I think that's WWE covered as much as we can. We'll just whiz through a couple more then. Let's go to Todd. I want to quickly talk about Todd.
We don't need to talk about Todd.
We're going to talk a little bit about Todd.
He's cost you a fortune.
Well, no, he hasn't bought me this. I'm going to show you this page. We're going to do a bit of shopping.
We're not going shopping.
Don't panic. It's already sold out. We're going to go here to the props and replicas in the UK. Firstly, we will go to something I have actually pre-ordered.
This is what's caused all the problems in this house.
Which is the Riddler. I've now started.
This is what's caused it all.
All the problems in this house. We've got problems, have we not?
The problems with all the deliveries at the moment because of this man, this statue.
Well, it's a bit rude about Todd. Look at that. You you
articulation figure.
You were quite apt with Todd being known for his statues and not adding a lot of articulation.
So why couldn't you just have this one and not buy 20 other figures to go with it?
I bought 30.
30. Anyway, it's a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
So please explain why.
Well, you can't have a Riddler on the shelf.
Representation for one. It's fine.
I don't do that. You know I don't.
Have a miscellaneous. Why don't you talk about your miscellaneous, love?
We don't do miscellaneous. You know this. You won't wind me up with your miscellaneous. If you talk about a Batman 6-pack, that's what we're here for.
120 quid.
Yeah, but you get 6 figures. So that's £20
You've got enough Batman, sure.
A minute ago, you just told me you were happy to pay £120 for 3 Mick Foley figures. And
because I like Mick Foley.
And you've just scoffed at 6 Batman figures for the same price.
Yes, but you've got enough Batman, so let's face it, you don't need any more Batman.
Oh, it has actually gone live for pre-order, is it? Please note this item will not go live for order until the UK stock has arrived due to poor allocations in the UK.
Oh, wow, there you go.
I don't want it anyway, the 6-pack, but it is a kind of cool 6-pack, but I am waiting for. I need to get some better images here.
Is this cloth goods or no?
I'm going to head to McFarlane's Instagram, Todd. Let's see if you can. Let's go and see if I can get McFarlane Toys. How do I search Instagram?
McFarlane Toys?
That's a lot of words, a lot of tongue twisters. McFarlane.
Probably most searched for you, isn't it?
Most searched for me. There you go. Share this tab instead. Right, here we go.
Oh, you've got that blue cloak one. Have you got that blue cloak thing?
No. Right. There we go. That's a better image. That's something a bit bigger on the screen, isn't it? That's better. Right.
Batman.
Marlon. Hold on, Mike. Did you mix? No, we haven't got to Mayfex yet. I'll try and get to Mayfex. We're going to press for Mayfex. We'll get to Mayfex.
How long is this night going on for?
We've been going for 2 hours and 16 minutes. We're absolutely nailing this tonight. Though.
I'm going to need more sugar.
We're nearly there. We've nearly covered most things, I think. Right. 6-pack. If I can talk about it, it's only 6-pack.
What's it pack?
Yeah, I've got a 1-pack, really. I wouldn't call it quite a 6-pack. So
120 is not bad.
Anybody excited for this? I'm sure some people are, because it's cool to have all cinematic, or apart from Adam West.
The different one.
Yes, you've got Keaton, you've got Kilmer, you've got Clooney, you've got Bale, you've got Affleck, and you've got Pattinson. But what's irritating me about this one is we've got the wrong versions in my mind. Why don't we have the bloody Batman versus Superman? I do like Affleck Batman, you see, but we're getting stuck with this version again. There's a read of the Justice League one. Yes, you've watched the new Batman. So we're getting a redo of the Justice League one. Why do we not have the Batman versus Superman one, Tom? A much better suit. If I would have bought this pack, it would have the other version, but I don't need this version because I've already got them. So they have upgraded them, excuse me, with cloth capes, which is a bit different, but yeah, that's not going to cut it for me. Bat signal's cool, so you get the interchangeable bat signal piece.
I've got a bat signal already.
Yeah, but this one is interchangeable and you can put one of each different bat logo in it, which is cool. But as you say, I do have a bat signal already, right?
You just cut one out that's got a different bat signal.
Well, I say I'm not buying this pack. Calm down, relax. Just chill. Just calm.
Well,
what was that?
Well, yeah.
Good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, that was Pattinson. Where's blooming fucking thingy gone? Hold on. Here we go. So there's Bale again.
Like that one.
Just a redo of Bale. Well, we didn't plan it. We got that one coming, but without the cloth capes. So cloth capes is your upgrade really to this. But here's George Clooney then. So, what a back nipples.
Back nipples. Oh, he has got back nipples.
Do you not remember the opening scene of that film? Nipple, cock. It was like
nipple, cock. Is that how it went? Was it?
Yeah, it went nipple, cock, or cock, nipple. No, literally, it did. No, it was.
Oh, I'm a bit worried if that's the most focused you've been on a film.
Well, it's just not my fault. That's literally what that thing. So somebody's gone in for it. Craig's ordered.
Craig got it.
He's got the 6-pack order with Star action figures. I knew he'd be in this one. But yeah, it's cool to get him, but we don't need him in this version because he's getting a whole wave, as we just talked about last week. We're getting a whole wave of Batman and Robin with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mr. Freeze. But the one I wanted, that at the moment is exclusive to the pack, is Val Kilmer here from Batman Forever, which was a childhood favourite of mine. I'm hoping, though, this will lead to, because all the rest of redos, basically, they've got to redo this one, so maybe we'll get a Batman Forever wave. Did you see Batman Forever at the cinema? 1995?
Probably not.
No. What were you watching at cinema in 1995? Toy Story. There you go. It came out in the same year. So massive Toy Story fan, of course, Cheeky Monkey Kiara. So the 6-pack's pretty cool, but I'm happy with the single releases. But we don't have all those, and it's a great little set, I think, to get them together. Todd must have some more reveals on here. Catman, anybody?
What?
I knew you would know that was a thing. There's not just a Batman. Batman has a villain
called
Catman.
There's Catwoman.
There's Catwoman, but there's Catman. You know.
Who comes up with these people?
I don't know. Somebody in the chat who invented Catman. I don't know who the writer was. It's a classic DC villain.
Classic.
So needs to go in the collection eventually, I think. Catman.
Well, I don't know.
But I don't think you know who Catman was.
Why would I?
No, there's a glamour shot of that Riddler.
Oh, that Riddler caused me a lot of stress, that one.
But look at it, though. Question marks. And Mayfest
Well,
could
you
do
go
this.
and explain to the postman why he's had to bring all these boxes.
Why? Because of the Riddler. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I'm sure the postman loves you.
Yeah. He hasn't got any panel pictures up, is he, on it? No, he hasn't. Well, I'll give it to Todd. He's making a Wonder Woman. We did discuss it last week.
I thought he would have put Wonder
Woman. But he didn't even put his own panel up. So if he can't be asked to put his own panel up, I can't be asked to look at this time of night.
There you go.
It was...
well, that was that then.
That was. Should we finish with Mayfex then? Let's finish with Mayfex. Now, if you want to see, we were going to go into Turtles, but we'd be here all night when to Turtles. I did go through them on the pilot episode last week, of course, with Dan Who, in as much detail as we could fit it in that time. But let's finish with Mayfex then. If I can find my Mayfex tab. Where's my Mayfex tab? Here's a Mayfex tab. Right, share the screen. There we go. Make sure we're sharing the right screen. And we are indeed right. Oh, I'm excited about this. Now, Cheeky Monkey's very excited about this because as she sits down where we're sitting, literally opposite her, the first thing she sees is my Mayfex Batman cube there on the top. So I'm sure you're well pleased to have this scarecrow looking right at you.
No, it's not looking at me.
What do you think here
I don't want
of the said scarecrow?
Don't want that one.
Look at that face.
No.
Yeah. Excited about this, aren't you? No. She's not too into the scary figures, you will see.
We're not getting that one. You said you didn't want it.
Did I? When did I say that?
Just then.
Who's my favourite scarecrow? That makes no sense.
Your favourite scarecrow? The one from Wizard of Oz?
Yes. We're off to see. I don't know how, but somehow it's 11:30 at night here in the UK. We've been going in 2.5 hours. And words are just...
Oh, that's lovely.
My favourite scarecrow.
Yeah, of all time.
Well, my favourite scarecrow is actually the Batman the Animated Series scarecrow. But this is one of my favourite DC characters, I was going to say, in the scarecrow. Riddler's got me well excited, but not as excited for Scarecrow. So to see this Hush version of Scarecrow has me well excited, and I'm all in on the Hush section there. Hush Riddler, as I said, doesn't have me as excited, but it is nice to see them going deep into the Hush line. So I will be all in on these. Where is Superboy? He looks pretty cool. And Eradicator at the back, yeah. Well, there's a whole story in the
Couldn't
90s.
think about anything. They really don't come up with these names properly, do they?
Oh, I don't know.
Superboy.
I think the original Superboy was in the 50s, wasn't he? And Supergirl and everything. No, I do agree. I've never quite been a fan of characters just using the same name as all the others. But this Daredevil has me excited.
Daredevil.
Look at this Daredevil. Matt Murdock looked great, I think, in Mayfest
This
form.
one's not got a beard.
Well, no, because he doesn't usually have a beard, does he?
No,
it was a modern interpretation. Don't forget, there's 50 years of Daredevil comics nearly.
I don't know.
So he's going to have different design. But this is your classic, classic Daredevil. So this has me excited. There's also chat saying about this. Mike's talking about Big Krang. Okay, I'll see if I can find Big Krang before we get out of here. Craig's going to try and backtrack the Hush line. Yeah, that's going to be difficult. Some of them are quite easy to find, Craig. You'll be all right, but some are going to be a bit painful on the wallet, I would say, to try and backtrack Scarecrow now. Now, Jamie would like the Scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz.
Yes, Jamie!
Well, you might get one from McFarlane in statue form, because he is doing the 100 years of Warner Brothers, isn't he? And he's done the Wicked Witch of the West.
I think that should be a poll. Who's your favourite Scarecrow?
We ain't doing a poll this time of day. We've been streaming now for 2 hours and 25 minutes.
Well, I've had a very long day.
Right, Daredevil looks really cool. What more can we say? Let's have a look at this one here. Can't find that one. Close that one. Too many tabs open. Far too many tabs open. We're going to end with this one. Then we're going to end with what Mike just mentioned.
I know that one.
One will tell. A giant Krang. Now, you do know who Krang is, wouldn't you? You looked at, it's Krang. And I was very impressed with you.
And the little thingy comes out of his belly.
Yeah, that is Krang, yeah. He comes out of his android body.
I didn't understand with the one you got, you had to put it in his belly because it didn't go in. It wasn't already in, wasn't it?
No, yeah. The normal one from NECA, you've got to put Krang in, but I didn't work out how to actually put him in properly. I was trying to take the whole figure apart. I was heating it up. It was a right nightmare to put it in. And it's like, you just put it here. I was like, oh, okay. Just took me a long time, didn't it? But I got there in the end. Giant Krang, though. So this is, you can see the diorama behind it. Is the Turtles diorama that we have. The one we got? That's the one we've got. And
I say we, I mean you.
And you can see from this that he's from that image there. That's the image. There's the image. This is the super size. So at the end of series 1 of the Turtle cartoon.
How much is he going to be?
They've not said. They kind of hinted. They've kind of hinted he's going to be in line with their quarter scale figures. And their quarter scale figure is about 120. It's going to be a little bigger than those, so maybe 150. But then you're thinking, we paid how much did we pay? We paid for Galactus, paid like 400.
Yeah,
he's a bit shorter than that, but and obviously not as articulated in all those fancy pieces. So somewhere between 150 and 200 would be my guess on this. Do I need this though?
No, you don't need anything really. But you just add to collections because you feel like it. I think we should pause on that one because you don't need it.
I'm kind of all
You've already got one already.
As I said at the start, I'm kind of all in on the Turtle cartoon line, so it'd be a missing piece.
Turtles is becoming a very expensive hobby.
It is. I've got Turtles out the arse, haven't I?
Yeah, so I think maybe slow down.
I've got the wrestling Turtles I was getting excited about. We discussed last week on the pilot episode. And I've got the comic in for that. I've got the movie ones. What else do I have Turtles wise? Got the Last Ronin, got the Mirage comics. There's a lot of Turtles in this house, but that does look pretty cool standing there, and it is a very famous episode of the cartoon, so that's going to have to be taken under careful consideration. And there are some little potentially could be turtle emojis, I think, there from Phil James. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we might have to wrap it up here.
Okay, I get to go to bed.
You may get to go to bed. Oh. We have failed, though, miserably in going through the entire full coverage, as promised, of San Diego Comic Con. We've covered a lot off the list. We didn't quite get to everything, but I think we've made a pretty good shot at it, trying to do it, I think, in one episode. So I hope you have enjoyed it. A lot of you have stayed with us. The numbers seem really good, so that was excellent to see. So thank you for watching, everybody. And of course, we will try and do these more regularly. So you think you're going to be more of a...
I'm going to be very busy.
You're going to be very busy. She could suddenly be on Friday nights. And I'll be sat here like a bloody Larry on my own. But, and I don't think we'll do them all this long, but I don't know what coverage we've got. What's next week? SummerSlam is next weekend. So I suppose we could do SummerSlam predictions on that.
Well, my predictions are awful.
There you go. You see what we can do with that. So that's to come. I won't be streaming that though this year because I sometimes do the wrestling live streams, but that's going to be a middle of the night job. So we're watching that the next day, I think. Then thank you for this confirms a fun stream of the monkey. So that must be for you.
Thanks, Phil.
Oh, there's variants popped up there as well. We got variants all over the place. So we've nearly got through the whole list, but that is San Diego Comic-Con. So if you want to see, say, my top 10, when I'm a bit more awake going through it, then please do check out my top 10 video on the channel. If you'd like to see more of me this weekend, I will be on the Legends and Liquor. If you want to see me over on the Dan Who channel, going through, I believe, our top 3 picks of San Diego Comic-Con. I was going to get Cheeky Monkey to do her top 3 picks of San Diego Comic-Con, but we've run out of time. What was your favourite thing that you've seen from San Diego Comic-Con? Give me your top pick of everything we've gone through this evening. Bruce Banner, there we are. So the Marvel Legends, Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
Where's that pink hand waving emoji? I love how it says that. It makes me laugh every time. It doesn't actually, it doesn't translate it through. So I hope you've enjoyed it. And of course, you all will come back for more live streams. As I say, now I've reached 1,000 subscribers, we will try and do these more regularly. So, Cheeky Monkey, get in the bloody camera, love. There was
I'm here.
So now we'd like to plug yourself.
I don't post anything. I don't do any YouTube. But you'll normally find me driving Jay to toy fairs and toy shops to buy more toys. So catch us on some vlogs.
I think this is a good comment to end on. Great stream. Excited for the 45 band. I think that is the call of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note, I have been Jay. This has been Jay's Toy Collection UK. And I will see you, of course, on the next stream. Now, I might try and play the little intro video again. Let's see if this works. Right. I will see you on the next video. Give him a wave, dear. Give him a wave. Wave, wave, wave. We keep waving because the video decided it doesn't want to play. So we'll finish on this screen. There you go. Give up on the video. See you all later.
Bye.
I'm going to press the button. End broadcast.